right. It says we're live. Let's see. Does it show us live?
Now, I wanted to say this. The other screen said that to stay in the meeting once this has ended to complete the upload.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, apparently it does not show us on YouTube.
No, it's up.
Nice.
I don't know how to make that happen.
It's up, isn't it?
I don't see all of our faces, though.
Nope. I just see a welcome screen, and I see Mr. Jaggers in the chat.
I know. So how do I add us? That's what I need to know.
Dude, you're asking the wrong people, man.
Yeah, I see.
Like, you think we know how this works? Like, I wasn't even sure if I needed to create an account.
No, you don't need to create an account.
Is this thing on?
It's just like I can see you all. Someone should do a super chat. Okay, now I need to know how to add our videos into here. Wait, add item.
It says 5 people are watching us now.
Oh crap! 5 people are watching us. They're going to be disappointed.
I
when
mean,
they don't see our faces.
Yeah, three of them are us though. So
Yeah, I was like, 3 of them are us. So does that really count? Or 4 of them could be us.
Dude,
Those of them might
people are
be in
going to
the
be
chat too.
people are going to be so mad at this whole thing.
we're dropping subs.
I know, right? They're going to be like, "What in the world?" I'm still trying to figure out how to add you guys to the screen.
Yeah, I mean, I still can't see everybody. I just have the welcome screen again.
Yeah.
My mange is flaring up.
Maybe you should have, maybe you should have had our IT guy handle this.
Why, hello there, and Happy New Year, Abraham
CJ
says.
in the chat. Send us your money, brother.
Don't do that. We haven't even got this figured out. I don't even know how to add you guys to the stage.
It's even better.
All right, hold on. Undo. Oh,
Are you
no.
are you sure? Like, there's a join live on YouTube. Are you sure we need to go through StreamYard when we could just hit join?
No, don't do that.
No, that's to like join his channel.
Yeah,
I'm not giving this fucking guy $1 a month.
Yeah, don't do that.
His live streams don't even have people on them.
Okay. Guys, I'm at a loss here.
Well, it's been fun laughing with you guys.
I don't know how to add people. Somebody's gonna be like, these idiots need to stop. They need to make sure that they know, because it's like the first 15 minutes of this. All right, hold on.
Can you chop out all of this? Or is it stuck in there?
Well, this is what I'm trying to figure out, is how do I add you guys to the screen? Vlad the Impaler, solo layout, mute, edit mic settings. It's
me.
you're here, but your video's not showing up here, which is what I don't understand. Do I need to remove the banner? All right, banner is off. Jesus H. All right, you guys got to come up with something, because I got to figure this out.
Okay, well, I don't think that fixed anything when you removed the banner.
All I see is welcome still.
We got 8 watchers.
Short link incoming.
Oh, wait.
Like ban incoming. There will be none of that here. I will not tolerate that.
Gib loot is what someone said. Oh, Adam.
Someone? Yeah, Adam.
Abraham, thank you for showing up to our first
We're-
live.
Yeah,
We're
we got
absolutely terrible at this.
we're up to 8 people right now. I mean, a few of them are us, obviously, because we're trying to look at what this looks like. But yeah, we got a few people in here, so we got to figure this out.
Yes. Yes.
The best
AJ.
way to remove plastic lock sites by melting them. Yes, that's exactly how you do that.
That, or just drag it down your driveway and it'll grind most of them off.
Pretty much.
And then you can use like a butter knife to
That
push
popped up on my screen now. Like that popped up in the
That did?
The question is now up in the welcome piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out how to put freaking names up here.
So my question: are we live? Like,
Yes,
can
we are
they
live.
hear us?
Yes, they can
They
hear
just
us.
can't see us. Okay.
They just can't see us.
So okay, I won't yell about immigrants.
Please don't.
Yes,
Use a
that's how you do it.
torch.
Loaded mag in it once the 10 days. Yeah. That or just pour muriatic acid on it.
Yeah, I didn't know there was any other way.
Yeah.
Well,
Welcome to episode 153.
yeah, well, yeah. This is where we try to figure out how this works.
I know, right? This is how you think we would have done a test stream before this.
Hoodlum is trying to reel us in a little bit. Apparently, we can't say any racial slurs. We can't handle firearms.
None of that.
Yeah, you can't handle fire.
So I'm just going to mute right now
Yeah,
until this is over.
All right. I've added your screen. I've removed that from the stage. Okay. All right. I'm going to remove Chris from the stage.
I'm just going to remove Chris from the earth.
I can remove Chris from the earth. All right. Look at this. We're going to go to YouTube right now, and I'm going to figure out how to add people in StreamYard.
If you haven't, consider joining Shooting the Shits membership for 99 cents a month.
Yeah.
You can get a loyalty badge.
Yeah, you get a loyalty badge like Chris has. It's a little star.
Exclusive photos.
Yep.
Early
Exclusive.
access to videos. Member shout outs. I'm looking at you, AJ. We'll shout you out, man.
Yeah, see? Look, if you give us $1 a month, we'll be nice to you.
That's not true. I will not be nice to you.
I just need to know why nobody can see us.
we're up to 10. We're up to 11 people, but nobody can see us.
11 people watching us. We're here. We promise.
11 people, and AJ's the only one saying anything.
Little known fact: we actually all look like a welcome sign.
I'm a brick.
Oh yeah, I'm a brick. I'm just a brick in the wall.
Yeah. Pink fucking floored. How about you give me $1 a month and I'll comment?
You give me $1 a month and I'll comment. That's
I have no words for you. I keep looking at my laptop as if I'm looking at my camera.
How about you give me $1 a month? Deal. You give me $1 and I'll give you $1 and you can comment. Oh, with free we can do 6 participants, but with the paid one that I did. Oh
That
my
one,
god!
no one
this
can
is
see us.
terrible. I'm gonna have to edit out like the first 10 minutes of this live.
I mean, is there a way we can start over and?
There is no starting over, brother. We must push forward.
Yeah.
All right. Does somebody just want to start talking about crap that's gone around, and I will try to figure this out in the background?
Something happened.
Yeah, let's just talk about.
Well, Happy New Year's. Let's start there. Happy New Year's. What did everybody do
Yes.
last night for New Year's Eve?
Dude, I went to bed at 10.
You went to
Yeah,
bed
me
at 10.
I went to bed early
Can I
versus
see
staying up
my
till 2
screen?
every night.
Yeah, I did not make it. I don't think I made it too much past 10, and then I was out.
And then I woke up at 12:08 to what sounded like a firing squad of people just shooting guns all night. And yeah, and then I went back to sleep.
Well, were people out in the woods shooting or something?
Yeah, it happens every year.
Oh,
Literally just
waking up.
everyone that lives around me just goes outside and like mag dumps a Glock or like an AR or something.
You didn't open the window and scream at them and be like, "Hey, get a suppressor."
No, I would never do that. No, I just went outside and pulled out my boombox, put on some little Boosie, and
Hey, Hoodlum, did you connect your StreamYard to your YouTube channel?
Yes, that's why we're on YouTube.
All right, just making sure.
someone's in my driveway. Ah!
What was that, Adam?
That was me.
What did you
tripping
do
over-
there?
I tripped over a monster can. Chris, did you do anything fun for New Year's? I know you get wild.
Chris left. I don't know where he went.
Oh, well, in other news, what did everyone do this weekend, Guns?
Not much. Not much.
Best worst live.
Yeah, best worst life.
I'm sorry.
I didn't do much. I was hoping I was thinking about building out a lower on Saturday. And I don't even know what day it is anymore. Everything's a blur. I guess it was Saturday. And yeah, I never got around to it. I wound up doing plumbing work. Need to get some plumbing done, so worked on that. And I still have more that I need to do there. So yeah, haven't dove much into wrenching and I think I'm going to get out shooting in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I need to do that this weekend. I've been doing a bunch of other shit. I guess the only like gun stuff I did. Did you guys like that C96 Mauser I was sending you pictures of at that gun shop?
I did.
If I only
Yes.
had $2,700 to spend on a pistol, I would buy it.
It's a pretty.
Yes, it is pretty. But
I like the C96 Mauser, but keep talking.
other than that, I didn't really do anything. I think this weekend my plan is to probably get out and maybe group some Black Hills stuff, see what kind of accuracy I can get out of that 16-inch Suns, just like cheap Suns upper. And then that's probably really it. I'll probably just shoot a few mags of that stuff and call it a day. I like how the comments are showing up now.
Yes. I'm showing them up now.
Oh,
See, I can do that.
that cat is that your cat, Chris?
No, that cat's probably way cooler and way sweeter.
I want to pet. It looks so aerodynamic. I want to pet it.
Dude, I don't even remember where I found that cat. I think it was off of a meme, and I was like, I like the face of that cat.
I like that cat.
I like that cat.
I don't know what I'm allowed to say anymore.
Yeah, right?
You can say whatever you want. I just don't.
Don't say that.
Almost. You can say anything you want as long as it falls under YouTube's TOS and guidelines of things not to say and say.
I mean, pretty much. That's kind of how this works. I didn't think that had to be said, but
I'm bleeding. I can smell the iron.
I can smell the iron.
Chris, did you do anything with your guns this week?
Do you think I did anything with
Fuck
my
no.
guns this week? That's absolutely right. I didn't do a fucking thing. Oops, sorry. I didn't do anything.
Well, it's cool. We're already done.
Are we allowed to say the?
You can
No.
curse. It's just gonna restrict our audience.
Oh, that's already happened.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Damn it. I mean, dang it. I'm not used to this. Anyways, no, I didn't do anything. I would have liked to have done stuff.
I got the 11.5 LMT built out.
Yeah.
Yes, you got that built out.
Has your life changed?
When he woke up in the morning after he put it together, let's just say he was, you know,
When he
shit
woke up
dragging across the floor.
Yeah, he woke up and pushed all those men off of him and grabbed his LMT.
Lester, Mike, and Terry.
That is definitely not what I did. Who just made the loudest sound in the world?
That was probably Millar's chair.
Well, hey, mute yourself, Millar. You're gonna move. Mute.
If you even think about breathing, hit the mute button.
I don't even know what sound it was.
I don't know either, but it was literally the loudest sound known to man, and I'm trying to figure out.
You know what? It sounded like a plastic chair being drug across like a stadium floor. That's what it sounded like.
Oh, yeah, that was probably me. I didn't know that was against YouTube's policies.
I thought it was my pet sperm whale out back nutting. It gets pretty loud when he does that.
I'm sure it does, Adam. I'm sure it does. Just got a pet humpback back there.
Something's happening on the YouTube.
You know what?
What happened on the YouTube?
There's a spinning circle in the middle of the screen.
That's on yours. I don't have that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That they're quick. They're kicking you off.
I know, right?
He said sperm whale.
Yeah, he said sperm.
Who makes this hideous looking Arrow M4E1 with like the Texas cutout on it with the star in them? Arrow.
Yeah.
Ugh, hideous. Every time I see this thing, it just gets uglier.
I think they stopped making it. I wanted the one with the U.S. flag on it, and they discontinued that one, from what I can tell.
As Adam would tell you, the only lower you need is an Anderson.
It's true.
And no bad levers.
I like the A a little bigger on my lower.
I bet you do. Can't stand that A on there, man. That drives me up a wall.
Yeah, there's or Almond Joy.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
There's a guy on Reddit today, he posted it. He's like, "Oh man, guys, check out my new $3,000 build." And I was like, dude, for what you're spending on Aero and Ballistic Advantage parts, you could have just bought a Geissele upper.
Did you? You should have said would have been cheaper with BOP 10.
You know, sometimes I will drop that on certain comments, you know, but like
that's what sometimes when I get like road rage and someone's in front of me swerving, I'll be like, use code BOP10. I'll just like flip them the bird and speed off or something. Or like when I'm at McDonald's or something and they're like, do you have a 4-digit code to use with our app? And I'm like, use code BOP10. How about that?
And brown ales. That lady's gonna be like, Adam, please pull up to the window. We don't have time for this. That's too funny.
Sometimes right when I'm about to finish, I'll be like, oh, use code BOP10.
Oh, that's terrible.
Does your wife filing for divorce actively right now?
Oh, she's killing right now out there.
She heard that comment. She's like, I'm out of here. That's it.
She heard that and she's like, he does.
He does.
That's too funny.
Sometimes when I get pulled over, they'll be like, license and registration. And I'm like, BOP10.
I don't think that's how that works.
And they're like, sir, please step out of the car.
Yeah.
How did you know? You must have saw.
How many drinks have you had today, sir?
I drank so many Rippets this morning, you wouldn't even understand, brother.
I've had all the whippets.
I'm on Arrow's site right now.
Why?
I'm browsing to see. The American flag one. They just show in FDE, and then they have the M4E1 in the black and the FDE, but they're all out of stock. The black one with the American flag, I'm pretty sure they just discontinued it, and the others will probably drop off the site too.
Dude, just go to the Aero Precision Reddit and just enjoy everything there. That's what I would tell you. It's not anything good. None of it's good, by the way. But you know,
well, maybe we need to pull that up, and that's what we can.
what kind of stupid post is this? Who has the most rounds through their M4E1? Anyone have any problems? Like, dude, it's a fucking lower, bro.
That's what I was about to say. That's a lower. How many rounds through it? Put up in front of my steel target. We'll see how many I can fit on it.
See, this is the brain rot of those drop-in trigger people. Like drop-in trigger people, this is their mentality.
What about drop-in trigger people?
Oh, they're just... I don't know. They're just weird. They're just weird.
What about
people.
them is weird?
I don't know. I just don't like drop-in triggers. They look funny.
I think they smell weird. I wouldn't want them around my kids.
I don't want them anywhere near my children. Get those CMCs out of here. This is Geisley family.
Mike still loves those CMC triggers.
I know he does. I know. I don't know why either. Well, you know what? We talked about this earlier, and you know what? We'll talk about it now. Mike, for all these uppers that you've put together, you could have just...
Whoa. He did not put those together. I did.
Well, why'd you put them together for him?
Yeah, you should have been like, you know what, Mike, as your friend, I just can't. I'm sorry, just buy Geisley. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, I don't know. I did it because he was forever. He was my FFL, and he gave me free transfers. So now I do it because he's my friend. Like I've told him no a couple times. He's gotten a little like uppity. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that for you. Find someone else to do it.
You're like, I can't, in good conscience, put that together for you, Mike. I'm sorry. Stoner would be flipping around in his casket right now.
I think Stoner didn't want anything to do with making rifles, and then somehow Trey Knight drug him into fucking making guns at Knight's Armament, and I seriously think that that's exactly what happened. Is they were like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore.
That was weird. I clicked the tab up top, and it muted you, and I was like, what happened?
Because it muted me or you?
It muted you.
Was I muted for everybody?
Probably just on my end, because there's a little speaker up there.
Best worst live. I like this guy. Thank you.
Yeah, Abraham's pretty cool.
He's still not. He left. He was like, I'm out of here.
For sure.
I'm gonna say not only that, but he had a cute cat picture.
I am still trying to figure out why I can't get us to be on the thing. This is driving me nuts. I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm confused what's going on.
What happens if I click the stream this to your audience button?
Sure, hit that.
Stream this to your select destinations. YouTube.
Oh yeah, you'll put it to your own YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. Definitely not. I have 0 people following me, and that is okay with me.
We don't need 2 channels streaming this junk.
I don't know about junk, but you know, I mean, hey.
Okay, for real. All right, you guys need to talk and discuss something while I try to troubleshoot this. So please start talking.
I'm bleeding everywhere, and I'm weirded out because I can't see anyone.
Let's
I
talk
know
about
it feels
the.
weird not seeing one another.
It
I
is
don't know
very
how
weird.
Millar does this. So, Millar,
I-
what did you do this week?
He
Anything?
can still see us normally.
No, I mean I did that plumbing that you helped me with the other day. I still got to get a drain snake and actually get down in there. The other thing is the wax liner in one of my toilets, I think, is giving out. So I need to do
Might as well
that.
grab you one of those while you're there too. Also, you know what else I'd recommend? You might as well get you. I can't say what it is, but it's the fill valve, but we call it something else. But get the fill. Always make sure you have a replacement fill valve on hand too.
Replacement fill valve for up top.
Yeah, for the top tank. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I'm good at replacing those. I've been doing that since I was like 13. All this other stuff is a little out of my comfort zone.
So the funny thing about those fill valves is like you really never need to replace them unless you have hard water. And normally what you can do is you can pop the top off of it more, and then you can just mess with the water down below and it'll help jet. And then you can just pop that top back on there and that helps clean it out.
I did buy some of that. The stuff you
Zep?
recommend. Yeah, I
Mhm.
didn't get I ran to the hardware store and they didn't have the powder stuff, so I got the liquid stuff.
Okay.
And then there's another thing we bought that was almost like Tide Pod things that you put down your toilet that it seemed like it was kind of the same idea.
Okay.
So don't know. Gonna try some of that stuff, see if that helps in the long run with avoiding any clogs or anything like that. Sounds like somebody's watching TV now.
Yeah, I think Hoodlum's watching an
Oh.
instructional video.
He's just watching some chick.
Yes, I am.
He's like, Google, tell me how to use StreamYard.
Yeah.
So,
Probably could ask Jay Weth. He would know.
Should I send him an invite to this podcast? He'd be pissed.
Yeah, send him one.
He shouldn't be pissed. Come on now. That's too funny. So did you get like a hand auger?
I haven't went out and bought one yet. I need to still.
Oh, okay.
That's it's on my list. I've never done the toilet liners before the wax liner, so
Super
I actually
simple.
was gonna
Super simple.
really because I was gonna see if
Yes.
my if one of my buddies could knock it out for me. He's a contractor. I was gonna have him do that one, and then our second toilet is kind of loose. So I was figuring if it's loose, might as well do the wax seal on both of them at the same time.
So here's the thing. The only time you need to worry about a toilet being loose like that is if the what is that thing called? Basically where the screws connect into that you bolt the toilet down to, if that thing breaks. I just can't remember what it's called right now. But the wax seals, super simple. I will tell you the trick that I've been using for years. You drain the top tank, okay?
Yep.
You make sure you empty out all the water on it. All you need to do is lean it towards you, disconnect it, lean it towards you, and then you can just scrape off the back. Hey, look at that. You scrape off the back and then obviously clean up down there, put the new one, put the new screws, and literally you just lay it right back down.
Oh, okay.
Super simple.
I don't know why. That took me forever to figure out. So I'm sorry, yo.
But put the wax ring on the toilet. Don't put it on here. Put it on the toilet. So this one, when you put the toilet back down, it just, and you're good to go.
Whoa, we have spotlight layout? What is this?
Hey. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm changing layouts. We're doing something here.
Wish we could have dark screen.
He's got
You
a
can.
mad
You can.
lag
You
on
can
my
go
end.
into settings and do it. Or wait, are you watching us on YouTube?
Yeah, you've got a mad lag when you're
Me?
on YouTube. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Like
we're delayed a lot, genius.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is actually a lot better now. All right, well, everybody, welcome. We're on episode 153. It only took us 30 minutes into this live to figure this out.
Yeah.
I am going to look up the comments. Well, there we go. We got nobody here. Thank you. It's everything's fixed now, so that's great. Head on over to Brownells. Use code BOP10. Chris, I got the LMT all done up. We're going to go talk about that now since nobody wanted to literally discuss anything that was remotely related to a gun podcast. I can only know how this is going to go next week when I'm not here.
We'll be talking about more plumbing stuff and all that
Suppressors.
good jazz. Suppressors.
Well,
Adam won't be
Chris,
here for
I
that.
also have 2 15-round mags for you.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
That is your Christmas/New Year's present.
I don't have
They're
anything for you.
Glock mags.
Oh, nice. Even better.
Yep. They're the expensive ones. All right. So I'm not going to lie. I don't know how to share anything here. So let's go to share screen.
I need to try sharing mine again, or are you going to share yours?
I am going to share my entire screen.
Okay.
Maybe you do it. Let's see what happens when you do this, because I don't want to do this right now. Look up everything and then like dox everybody on here because we're on a live.
Sure. Sorry, I gotta make sure.
Nothing's on there. Why does it say
No,
news?
that's
layout?
the wrong screen. Here's the right screen.
Yes.
Damn.
Don't do the wrong thing. You got to remember. So when you pull yours up, I can still add it to stage. So there we go.
I know. No,
Oh,
what I
look,
was
we're on-
saying.
Look at Wrangle Star.
Yeah, Wrangle Star.
So now your video is showing,
Okay, perfect.
and we're all
So-
in the corner. But it's this actually looks like a way better layout.
I think so.
I don't know. Anybody who wants to ask us dumb questions while we go about doing this, you're more than welcome.
Mhm.
So anyway, what are we looking at on Reddit?
I don't know. You said you wanted me to share my screen, so I'm sharing my screen.
Yes. Oh, head over to Brownells and look up LMT barrels. If you just do LMT, it'll pop up, and then there you go. No, LMT. No? Wow, that's weird. Yeah, just click on that. Click on that. Click on that. Then click on LMT right there. Right up there.
I'll figure out how to use the internet one of these days. Well, you get the 20.
So they have the 11.5 in, which is the one I just got for the LMT. I won't lie, I didn't realize how much bigger the difference between your 12.5 and the 11.5. I was thinking was going to be like a drastic difference. It's not. It legit looks crazy. Like it still sticks out there on that new 9.25 upper. I hate
Not
it.
a lot, but it does.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nice.
I like it. So the other day, what were we talking about? We were talking when I called you. So the other day, oh my God. All right. So Chris had me dying because we were talking about Geisley, and I was telling him some very inside information that I'm not allowed to discuss. And Chris is sitting here and he's like, oh my God, I can't believe that Geisley won the contract. He's like, I knew Geisley was the best. I was like, this motherfucker over here.
Look, man, I've been saying it for 30 years now. Geisley is number one.
I don't even think Geisley's been around for 30 years.
They're at the top of the food chain. They've always been there. With Knights, LMT, all those other shitty companies have always been subpar to Geisley. I've been preaching it for years, and just nobody wants to listen to me. And it's okay. Y'all have to. Y'all can be wrong. It's okay. I've been right forever. It's okay. Sorry.
What the fuck are you flapping about? Like,
The
we were talking because Geisley has won the MRGG, the mid range gas gun, the long range gun. They won that contract a while ago, I guess. And I was talking to a friend of mine who had some insight information, but since it's not public, I'm not allowed to talk about it. And I was like, okay. And he was telling me a lot of good things about both guns. And I was like, oh, all right. Like, that sounds pretty good. But I was telling Chris some like way more in-depth information that I got. And he was like, yeah, I told you Geisley was so much better. Like, he was literally going off about it because for like the last 2 years I've known Chris, and the reason why Chris even showed up to a range day one time is because I was sitting there and I made a video about LMT and they're lower, and he's like, wait a second, I've heard of that range and I live in Houston, and then we go from there. And what does this guy do? He's now talking about how LMT is the best for the last 2 years, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, see, I told you Geisley was the best, and he said it with straight face. And I was driving, and I probably almost hit somebody when we were driving, and it was the most hilarious freaking thing I've ever seen him do. And he was just like, yeah, man, I told you Geisley was the best. I don't see why you ever doubted me. And I was like, shut your mouth.
I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. I mean, things happen. I think everybody can agree, like, our progression into this hobby or whatever this is changes as we.
It starts somewhere. Like, my first gun I got after the Army was a SIG SP 2022, and I got it in 40 cal. So like that was my first gun, and I thought I was the king shiz when I had that gun. And then I actually started taking training classes with this guy Alex over there in California when I lived in that communist state, and I had to wait my 10-day waiting period for my handgun. And I was extremely surprised at how much, how do I say this? How much I didn't know when it came to shooting. Now, Adam, you're pretty self-taught, right, when it comes to everything?
Pretty much everything I've ever done in my life, yeah.
Except for the one class you took from, what's his name?
Yep.
What was his
Even
name?
then-
Trek from MDFI.
Yeah.
But keep going. What were you saying?
Well, I was just saying, even then, it was just rifle stuff that we all know.
Yeah.
For the most
But,
part.
like, we've learned it somewhere. And
Yeah.
I feel like social media has been a good thing in that direction.
Yeah, it can be good or bad. It just depends on what you happen to see and what your brain chemistry points, the direction it points you in.
Yeah. But that's what I think. I think social media has been good to kind of teach people where they need to go from there, and getting classes and all that other stuff. I think that's a good idea. Now, I don't know, how would I put this? I don't know how good it's been in the overall community, because we have places like Reddit where people go for information and you literally get dumped 700 different answers anytime you ask a question. And they're all different. And you never know like who actually knows what they're talking about. Like today I was on AR-15 and this guy was like, we'll do AR-15 on Reddit. I can't comment or do anything, but I saw this guy and he was like, oh, do I need to wait for my shot groups to like, do I need to cool them down in between each shot? And I really wanted to comment, no, just shoot the string of fire, shoot like a 5 or 10 round group, and then wait for your gun to cool down. I mean, because Chris and I, when we go out, we'll shoot a string of fire. I'll shoot a 10 round group. And then when that doesn't happen, like when it goes and when we stop, I'm sorry, not when it doesn't happen, but when we stop shooting, we give it what, 10 minutes in between?
Yeah, roughly about 10 minutes.
Roughly about 10 minutes, and then I pick up another string of fire. Like, I don't wait for barrels to cool down, because to be honest, your gun's only going to be cool like once. Like, I don't see why people are worried about barrels being super hot or super cold or anything like that.
I think that mainly has to just do with trying to get the most
Harmonics?
accurate testing.
Yeah.
Like if you're shooting groups for a reason, like you want to
Yeah.
see like load development, I guess, maybe. Like you have a couple different rounds you're wanting to use. You don't want to Go ahead.
Well, here's my thing too. Like one of the key things that I always pick up, and I think Hoodlum always hears me complain about this, but people seem to lack certain information. Like, what kind of barrel is it? Like, at least give us a profile. Is it government profile? Is it a pencil barrel? Like, I mean, I think those things kind of matter when you're adding into, if you're doing accuracy testing or if you're doing shot groups, right? I mean, because a heavy profile barrel can get a little hotter over time.
You could,
right?
yeah, you can heat it up more because the heat will disperse through more metal. So technically, it would stay cooler throughout the cycle.
Right.
But then you have like fluted barrels, and those they have more surface area to take heat away. And then you have like how Knights does their dimpling on their barrels. They have an ultra light profile barrel. Like their barrel is light. I would consider a Knights barrel almost a pencil profile barrel. I wouldn't consider it a pencil profile, but it's pretty close already. And then when they dimple it, it gets way lighter. It has, I think, something like 50% more surface area, if I'm remembering that correctly off the top of my head. And that just enhances cooling. So when you're out and you're shooting groups, like, I don't care how it is while I'm shooting the group, but I do let it cool to the touch. Like, I'll touch the gas block and be like, is that still hot? If the gas block is still hot, like it's still like torching hot, I'll let that calm down. I'll give it a few minutes to cool down, and then I'll start shooting once it's cool. Once it gets cool, then I'll start shooting again. What are you laughing at?
I just sent you guys this funny ass thing that I just found.
Oh.
It's this dude. So it's this dude sitting in a car, and the caption is, "I just made my final car payment. I still owe a lot. I'm just not going to pay anymore."
Oh,
So those dimpled barrels.
yeah. So,
Yeah, it's cool. It's not like I had a whole train of thought more. You just fucked up there.
so going back to the dimple barrel things, I've also seen a lot of people talk about that as well. Now, the only person I know of is Templar Precision. That
currently does that. Do you want to pull up Templar?
Yeah, I can.
I removed it from stage so we don't all look dramatic, but
So we don't see your waifu.
You're not gonna. I mean, I don't have anything like that. I've cleaned all that junk up. Trust me.
Okay, hacker.
All right. So Templar Precision gunsmithing.
he's figured out how to use incognito mode, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't need that junk shit. No.
All right. Well, so we're back here at Templar Precision barrel conversions.
Why do I feel like this isn't the Templar Precision? I think it is.
I don't think it is, because this looks like a go to shop.
The ACR continued.
When service matters. Interesting. All right. Well, you let me know when you have that up.
I will, because this is weird. I've always put in Templar Precision, and it's right there, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Just type in Templar Precision barrel dimpling.
Dimple, yeah, I am. That's crazy. It's okay. So
it is the same shop. Yep. Okay.
But when you look, this is it. It doesn't show barrel dimpling. You have to anyway. So here it is.
Wait, can you still add it to the cart? Like go down?
Yeah. Look.
Oh wow!
So
look
like
at that.
12.5,
oh my god! You could dimple a 20-inch.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I wonder how much that's going to be.
Okay. Let's just say you want the standard dimpling. There you go. 335.
Yeah. Dimpling locations.
Yeah. Both sides of gas block, only behind. So we'll just do this.
Oh, okay.
No Cerakote.
335. That's not bad. Now go to an 11.5.
Okay, 11.5.
175. That's it.
And then if you wanted the cooler mini ones, that's 225 for the mini pattern size.
The mini pattern size.
So,
I want to know how come they haven't been hit with a lawsuit from Knights Armament.
Okay, so the way that D. Wilson explained it is that Knights' depth is proprietary, and Templar Precision is doing it at a different depth than Knights.
So are these the minis or are these the regular size?
Sorry, so these are the minis,
Uh-huh.
and then these are the regular size.
They look almost identical.
I know, right? But these are larger.
That's interesting.
And then we'll
That actually looks cool. Does he only do it on LMT barrels or will he do it on anything?
He'll do it on any barrel you want.
Are you sure? We're reading
Yes.
through this. So you can send your pencil barrel in, have him do it.
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is just they just want to know what barrel length. So like if you were to do a 20,
Yeah, that's
you want just standard, it's 335. If you want mini, it's 385. Like,
I wonder why mini costs more. I mean, I know he has to technically drill more holes, but I don't think he's. I don't think he would be using more tooling, right?
Well, if you're drilling
Just
more
more
holes,
time.
then you probably will be going through more tooling eventually.
True.
I guess. Yeah, you're correct, and I'm kind of dumb, so that's fine. That works.
It's a lot more time and tooling, I think, is where the difference comes in.
I don't know. If you're asking me, I don't know anything about a lot of the gunsmithing services that happen. What are we Googling now?
I'm seeing if I can find a better image, because I've obviously seen them online before.
I was going to say, aren't they all over Reddit?
Sometimes not.
No, really?
No.
They're not
Yeah,
on
really.
Reddit?
Okay, so here. I found it. It's right here.
Those are good.
Oh, you got it.
But this is on Instagram, so it's
Ooh, that
So
actually
this
looks
is
really nice.
standard?
That's a 10.5.
mini.
That's a 10.5. That looks sweet.
So
Yeah.
I'm wondering about like whip.
Well, this makes it more rigid.
That makes it more rigid.
Yes, adding dimples would add rigidity because you're adding surface area.
Which is why it's also able to dissipate more heat.
Yeah,
Well, I understand the heat, but I don't understand the rigidness.
the rigidity.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know either.
that I don't know
You-
about that.
You would think
All I know is from who I've heard from that if you have a dimpled barrel, you have a more rigid barrel, and these are actual people in the industry. I even think Chad from Sons of Liberty or Sons School of American Rifle, he's even talked about that. Is that what
Yeah, what
barrel
is
is that? That's a Scar barrel, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's not an LMT barrel because that's not an
No.
LMT gas block, but that's a Scar. That's a Scar barrel because that's interesting. Oh, he put grenade launcher cuts on that barrel?
Yeah. Pretty cool, right?
That's dope. That good old grenade launcher cut right there.
What else does he have? Look at this. Look at that. Just gorgeous.
I want to know, can you zoom in on that?
No, unfortunately not.
You can only hard it. I want to know what that is. Oh, it's a collar. Oh, it's a collar for muzzled. What's it called?
Optine?
AE. Yeah.
Oh,
AE
yeah,
suppressor.
Yeah, Allen Engineering.
Allen Engineering. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Man, does nobody want to type in the chat and ask us stupid comments?
It's nobody in the chat.
I don't think anyone's here after.
Yeah, they all left.
We
us.
have
48
we have 8 people.
Yeah, there's 8 people.
So 4 people are watching us. They're just not posting.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Which
any
is
other
fine.
good posts, I don't think. Let me see. Nah. Oh, look. Oh,
I still debate whether I should get a 300 blackout barrel for the LMT.
I mean,
I still kind of want one, but I don't know. I haven't brought myself to doing one.
but Millar, it's different for you because you have to build a whole nother upper. He just has to buy a barrel and slam it in there.
All right.
That's $500, right?
Sean asked us thoughts on best optics.
Aimpoint T2.
Aimpoint T2 if you don't have a budget. If you have a budget,
Duty RDS.
I would say patrol rifle optic or Comp M3. If you can get your hands on a Comp M3, I don't think you'd be disappointed. It has better night vision capability than the patrol rifle optic and the duty RDS.
I mean, I'm in the EOTech camp, so
We would have known that, Malar. I'm just saying.
What is this?
I think as far as optics, like best optics, it depends on what you want, obviously. But if you're looking
he
for,
said red dot over LPVO for 14.5. So are you asking this as a question? Because I would say red dot all the way. Like I would prefer a red dot and a magnifier all day long
yeah,
over an LPVO, specifically because I can take off the added weight of the magnifier. Who coughed? Was that you, Chris?
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
I'm removing you from the screen now. So we have questions, so we can answer them.
I think 14.5 is like the cutoff to where anything beyond that you can start in good faith putting an LPVO on things.
Okay, but what distances is Sean wanting to reach?
I don't know, but I do think 14.5 and under, EOTech with a magnifier or like a duty RDS with a magnifier.
Or a PRO with a magnifier.
Or what?
Or a patrol rifle optic with a magnifier. Any red dot magnifier. All right. So personally, I have taken a red dot without a magnifier out to 400 yards. Not that much of an issue. Sometimes it gets a little annoying, but as long as it's not too windy, you can pretty heavily make shots. Now the only difference is it's hard to see at 400 yards, especially with my old eyeballs. That's where I have an issue where adding a 3x magnifier makes all the difference.
Yeah.
So
like what you're saying is like if you're out on a actual long range where you can tell like that is my target, yeah, it's easy to stick like an unmagnified EOTech or a red dot or anything. But the beauty of like the magnifier or even like the 1-6 and stuff is just being able to crank that thing up and actually see it. And see, like, okay, that's my target, right? Like, for me, out in the woods here, it gets hard to see the fucking, like, the targets back there.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to just crank that dial, like, okay, yep, I see the chain. Yeah, there's my steel plate hanging under it. We're good.
You don't paint your steel targets, right?
I paint them every once in a while. Once they get pretty shot up. But even then, it's still... Because sometimes you can only see like the top half of it or something.
Well, I mean, my thing is like I would prefer a 4 or a 5x magnifier. Like I like the EOTech 5x magnifier just because it allows me to see 5 times what I want to see. Here's what I'll say. If you don't really care that much about weight or you have like a lighter weight gun, go with like a 2.5 to 10 or a 2 to 12 or a 4 to 12 or 4 to 16 if you want to go that, or even the Vortex. Who's whistling while they're breathing?
Yeah, not me.
I'm muted, so.
Yeah, he's muted, but yeah, no one.
Anyway, so if you're looking to do that, I would honestly stay away from LPVOs. I don't think they're as useful in a scenario. Like if you want red dot, if you want a 1x, get a red dot. And if you want an 8x, then get a scope that has a good 8x. That's where I'm at, but I've never loved LPVOs. Everyone I've ever looked behind has never, like, the only LPVO that I have any sort of significant time with.
It's a heavy rifle Block 2.
Oh, okay. So it's a heavy rifle block. Then get a red dot, dude. Get a red dot and put a 4x
Yeah.
magnifier on the back. Get that flip to center one from Unity. Get a 4x. Get a 5x. I mean, EOTech makes a great 5x. I mean, to be honest, it's probably the best 5x you're gonna get in a magnifier. If you really want to go cheap, buy a freaking Holosun. You know, at the end of the day, it's not like we're going to war with China or anything, but you know, you can do that. I honestly though, I would stick to red dot and magnifier, especially if you're trying to keep weight down. If you're running a Block 2, that's a heavy gun. That's
I mean, go ahead.
Adam, send the short and links.
Yeah.
Got you, bro. Hit me up on Instagram. I got you.
But I would say I would always go with a freaking red dot, but it's just because I don't love scopes that much. Sean says I've never used an LPVO Y-ass Block 2 with SOCOM barrel. Yeah, dude, that's a heavy gun, especially a SOCOM barrel. That thing is a beast. It's like Adam's BRN4.
Well, until like what you're saying, the way that the BCM set up right now, that's a 14.5 and everything, and it has the EOTech with a magnifier on it, and it's just nice because like when you go shoot a night vision match, you can just dump the fucking magnifier off of it. You don't need it. You don't need it at all, so just take it off and you just have an EOTech. It's definitely the better option unless you're just shooting. Like this gun is just set up to shoot as far as I can in the woods, basically.
So I'd like to offer just one thing, okay? And I know this wasn't, he didn't ask for this, but let me hold on. But what about just going with an ACOG?
Yes, always. That's not a bad answer. I would say, I will personally say I would get an ACOG battery operated before I would go with the Tritium. If anybody wants to argue with me that's fine. The battery ones have a tendency to do better. They actually do better with night vision. If you're gonna run one, they don't bloom as much. You don't have to worry about in 10 years it running out. When it's dead, you still have an etched reticle in there that still works. It does what it's supposed to do. I would 100% go with the battery one over the Tritium.
What
do you keep saying? Yep.
You're hitting them hard because that's what he's always said about.
That's the one exactly that. Yeah, the TA01 NSN.
Oh, 01, not 31.
Yeah, TA01 NSN.
Yeah.
I don't care about the NSN bullshit.
Well, no, that's the one. That's the part number.
That's a part number?
That's the part number. Yeah, because that is the optic of the Marine Corps and U.S. Special Forces. And I mean, that is exactly it. You can mount irons on top of it. I've had my eyes on that to throw on my 20-inch.
Well, see, I wouldn't do this one. I would get the one that you can mount the red dot on.
Well, this one you can. You just remove this off of here, and then you can mount it on the back.
So if
you want the forward-mounted one?
Yes, it's the battery-powered version.
Well, this is the one that Millar said to pull up. So
yeah, no, go.
No, hang on. I messed this up the other day. Hold on.
Rifle ACOG. And then you're going to get about 7,000 versions of the ACOG.
I know.
Trijicon has more
Yes.
reticle option, like SKUs and any.
There you go. The TA02. That's the one I was looking at.
TA02?
Here.
Yeah.
Can I click
that
on
one?
No, of course
type
not.
in TA02.
TA02.
There you go. And then it'll have one that you can add a red dot to.
Yeah, that's a different price ballpark too.
Right there. Yeah, you don't have to buy it with the red dot. You can get it on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's $1,100.
But I mean, you might as well, dude. I mean, and it doesn't come with a slouch of a red dot either.
No, it's an RMR.
It comes with our RMR.
Yeah. All right. So get a 1 to 8 or a 1 to 10 with a red dot or a micro piggyback. Okay, at that point, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think you're just adding way too much weight. Why wouldn't you?
It's 2.5. Get a 2.5 and then put a red dot on it.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, why even bother with a 1X? I don't know. That's where I'm at. Call me crazy.
Well, you know what? Let me ask this question, Adam. When you go to these night shoots, I'm sure there's dudes coming out there with their LPVOs and their 1X red dots, right? Or no?
Well, I mean, when you're referencing night vision, Chris, most of the time people are using lasers.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
I
not
guess
looking
it
through
doesn't
any
really matter.
optic. You're just you're point and shoot.
And at the specific one that like I've been going to, you get put into a different category if you have a magnified optic.
Yeah.
So like I'm in like class 2 or whatever because I take the magnifier off. I just have the EOTech, which is just 1X. And then like I think the next class 3 or whatever is magnified optics. Because you have to add that stuff up and it decides what I'm in. I forget the name. I don't remember what it's called, but a certain class. But a lot of people do just bring like their rifle, like whatever their like their favorite go-to whatever rifle that they have. They'll just bring it. So yeah, you have LPVOs and stuff out there, but most of the time you're just using a laser. I didn't use my EOTech once last time.
So Sean says that he used a defensive. He's using it more of a defensive rifle. I'm not going on the offense with this rifle. When SHTF, I don't want to go offense anyway. Good way to die. I 100% agree with you. Don't ever go on the offense. It's a very, unless you have a whole team of people and you worked with them every day for the last year, you won't be effective at all. So I would agree with you. I would honestly say if you're going to use it as a defensive rifle, red dot all day long. I mean, the most defense you're going to get out of it is your home. I don't know how much land you have or anything like that, and you don't have to tell us. But if you have a lot of land, get a magnifier. If you don't have a lot of land and you're worried about your living room, you don't need a magnifier. If it is literally your home defense gun, make sure it works. Make sure it shoots the ammo you want it to shoot. Put a red dot on it. You're going to go. Smoke whoever comes into your house and try to piss in your Cheerios. That's what you got to do.
Make sure you have that cookie cutter muzzle device on the front of it too.
Just do that. Don't run suppressed, as John Lovell would say, ever for any reason, because you want to scare the ever living crap out of him. So really, what I would say is a 7.5-inch AR, cookie cutter muzzle brake on the front, or a Lantec Dragon, anything that has multiple ports. You want to be blind and deaf while you shoot them. And so anything that just, miraculously out there. And so that's what you really want. That's what you're going to use for home defense 200% of the time. I 100% agree with that. And yeah, that's what you should do. 7.5-inch. I would say if you could get a maybe get that 300 Win Mag AR that's 9 inches long. That thing is dope. You should do that. And you will never hear again.
Or anyone else in that house.
ACOG heavier than EOTech with a mag. So yes, it is. You can obviously go down that route. By the way, I was being facetious in my last thing there. Get a red dot, put it on your 14.5, use it as a defensive rifle. To be honest, if it's a defensive rifle for in your home, you could go with an 11.5. I mean, right now I'm running my GHM9 with 30-round mags as my home defense gun. So that's probably going to stay that way for a very long time. The weight is pretty comparable. EOTech and magnifier, LPVO with dot are a couple ounces difference. Okay, yeah, you could say that. I mean, if it's up to you, as I said, it's 100% up to you. For me, all day long, I would go with a red dot. It's me in my living room, red dot.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think if you have like acreage, then maybe like a 2 to 10 or something. Mm-hmm. I would probably not even look at a 1 to 8. I would probably just go to like a 2 to 10 or 2 to 2.5 to 10, something like that, and call it a day.
You got me researching these ACOGs now. So it looks like the TA2, it's the same crosshair, but the one at least that Brownell stocks is red, and the TA01 is an amber.
So the TA02 comes in a red and in a green.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to pick the link that leads to the green one. But I don't know. I think now, okay, this is with shooting the 510C, but I think the red dot is the superior color when it comes to dots.
As a huge Aimpoint fanboy, I would honestly say if they released a green or an amber dot tomorrow, I'd probably buy it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would legitimately go into actual credit card debt if they released a gold or green dot. If they were like, look, we have a green dot in the acro, I'd be like, done. I'm there. Thank you. You have my money.
You'd buy two of them too.
Here's my credit card. I want 2, please, and I want it right now.
One for me, one
and the
for
other
thee.
for me. No, one for me and one for me.
I figured you'd buy 2, scalp 1.
Buy 2 so I could. So when they go out of stock. And then I said something bad about John Lovell. Look. I don't have anything bad to say about John Lovell, but I think he is wrong about shooting unsuppressed in your house. I know what he says. I know when he said that you're not going to go deaf. I completely understand that. When you have all sorts of auditory things when crap hits the fan, you won't hear most of what is said around you anyway. But I don't agree with shooting unsuppressed in your home. If you have the ability to have a suppressor, why wouldn't you want that ability to be maintained in a bad environment? That's where I'm coming from. I mean, I can't say I necessarily disagree with the guy, but I don't 100% agree with him. So you can send me an SI cookie cutter. I will send it right back to you with a recent. I'm going to go get some curry and some hot sauce and a bunch of other stuff, and I'm going to mix all that around on my stomach, and I'm going to mail it right back to you, if you know what I mean.
I don't know, man. We should put the cookie cutter on the LMT 11.5 and see.
I think what we need to do is we need to have somebody chop down. We need to go get a KAK barrel that they make a 5.5 inch KAK barrel. We need to get that. I need to have it to where I can put it inside of the LMT, and then I can destroy the handguard of the LMT.
I'm liking this idea.
I mean, how expensive is that barrel? Because the conversion's gonna be $125.
That barrel's not that expensive. Look up KAK. I'm pretty sure they still make that barrel.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
tell me that.
I'm heading there.
Industry.
Yep.
Industry.
That 5.5 inch would be hilarious, though. And I think they have a 1 in 5 twist on that barrel.
I'm pretty sure I had a friend that made one, and it's 4.75.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's a
4.75.
5.56 barrel, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
They make 2
that,
of them.
They make that 11.5 inch one that's suppressor optimized. That's got that. Which one? I'm not seeing it. Oh no, are we frozen?
Uh-oh. You're frozen.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I can see everything.
Oh, there you are. Oh,
No. Something's
Yes.
not working.
I actually see your mouth moving now. I didn't before yet. Now you just okay.
It's so weird because on my end it is frozen.
I'm good. Adam, wave for me. Okay, I can. Yeah.
No, we're good. So it's fine. Just keep going.
All right. So
Figure this out in a minute.
KAK 11.5 MIDI suppressed only barrel. It always seems to be out of stock, but it's only $124.95. I don't know. Interesting.
Okay. 11.5. This one. Well, this was their old one, right?
No, I thought this was the new one.
No,
This is
that's
the
the
only-
new one. The new one is on all the way on the left.
Oh, this.
Yeah, they're H-bar fluted, suppressed use only.
This still isn't a bad price, I don't think.
No, $250 for a good barrel like that, and an 11.5 MIDI. I don't see that. Didn't Focus do a video on that?
No, I think he did it on the old barrel.
I thought he did it on this one
I don't remember.
because I think he said it had a 1 in 5 twist rate. And then, does it say what kind of can you should run with this?
Let's see.
Like a high back pressure can, or can I use like the Sandman K?
It right here it says designed to work with traditional design high back pressure suppressors.
Okay.
So like the Recce 5K.
So we could build out the Recce 5K and just pretty much direct thread it to this thing.
Yeah. Well, it's a direct thread once you.
Yeah, once
It's
you-
always a direct thread. Once I put it on, it's direct thread.
Yeah, once it goes on, it never comes off.
Dude, I felt so bad that day at the range. I was like, oh, well, let me just take it off. It's cooled down enough. And I just do a very light turn, and all of a sudden the muzzle just turns with it. I'm like, that rock set, man.
Yeah.
Been telling Hoodlum, I was like, you gotta like soak it for 24 hours of rock set, then put the muzzle device on.
I'll be back. I'll be
Hope for the best.
Okay.
I'll be
that's
back
cool.
in just a sec. I gotta hit the restroom.
Okay. We have a chat for that now.
So
Oh, okay.
Live.
And it's only 1 pound. 1 pound, 11 ounces for that
So
barrel.
it's
That's
almost 2 pounds. But it's an H bar. That's actually not bad. I think that's a cool barrel. But yeah, right there, that one.
this
That. What is that?
8-inch.
Oh no, they should have the 4.75 one, right?
I'm looking for it.
Man, it's not on here anywhere. I'm bummed about this.
Oh, here.
Also, Reddit won't let me post to the Reddit page. Why won't it let you post to the Reddit page?
Yeah, that's weird.
I did have to go in and add something. Did you mess with something, Chris?
Nope, I haven't changed anything on our Reddit, I promise. I've done absolutely nothing. Oh, OCAB posted something, so we'll
Yeah,
prove that.
OCAB just posted something 22 minutes ago. Everybody should be able to do that.
And then there's this ugly thing here. All right, back to this. So, what is this? The 4.75 inch.
4.75. Heavy profile. How much does that one weigh? That's got to weigh about a pound. Yes, you probably could.
10.72 ounces.
Wow, under a pound for that barrel.
Yeah, but once you put a chemo muzzle device on there,
Yeah, it's definitely over a pound then.
yeah, it's like 4 pounds.
I don't know. I think that right there, the only problem is what handguard would fit that?
This?
Mm-hmm. I don't have a handguard small enough.
Well, what if
I don't
you
even
went
think
with
it's
this?
right.
What if we went with this one instead?
No,
I think at
won't.
that point you just buy whatever handguard you have laying around and just cut it.
I have this really crappy Midwest Industries one. We could totally chop that one down.
Could we?
Yeah. I'm not saying all Midwest Industries is crappy. I just have a crappy one.
I was like,
I like Midwest Industries. I don't like this one. This one's too long. This one makes me feel inadequate. There we go. Oh, that little stubby guy right there. What is that? 4.75. No, the $160 one. The one on the left. Click on that bad boy. Let's see how little that one weighs.
it looks the same.
But no, it's got a different contour. It's not even heavy contour. 1 in 5 twist rate.
10.72.
I don't know. Chris, is that your background audio? Are you living next to a fish tank?
No,
Or you have a fan on?
I have a fan on.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Okay.
Is it? Let me see.
Yes, I'm hearing a fan. Yep. Fan is dead. Yep, it's gone now.
That's meant to be that way.
Chris is going to turn off his fan.
Yeah, there you go.
Chris is turning me off.
No, it's still there.
Oh, then that's my computer fan.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Can't go any lower than that.
we're stuck with that.
All right.
I want to ask. Who thinks do you think LMT or Geisley is going to win the MRGG Assaulter program?
LMT, they're gonna win. It's got to be LMT
All right, why?
because they're just superior. I've been saying it for years. Literally 2 years. I've been LMT's at the top of the food chain. That's why it's got to be them.
Hey, Chris, real quick, tap your mic. It's coming through on your camera. That's why I'm hearing all your background noise, because it's coming through on your camera. Remember how earlier you were being at me about how it sounded like I was in an open room?
Interesting.
Can you go to your audio settings? And he's gone.
My man just
Deuces.
left,
Yeah, deuces.
He's like, F you all.
what am I? Okay, I'm on my USB.
Can you hear me now?
He's I think he's back.
I'm here.
Oh yeah, he's here. I see him.
Yeah, I see him.
Look at him all.
Geisley can't win them all. Look, okay, you say that. I have a real good feeling that Geisley might actually win the Assaulter program. And I have no insider information on the Assaulter program one.
That's just because you're a Geisley fanboy. You have to root for
No,
Bill.
but here's the thing. I like LMT. I do love Geisley though.
He said like, but do you love them?
I
he
like
loves
LMT. I love
Geisley.
Geisley.
See, so he's a fanboy.
I don't like Bill Geisley.
Yeah,
He's a bit
of a character.
Can you edit your mic settings?
Yes.
Dude, so I went in there and it's me. It's set to this microphone.
Is it set to the PNP, or is it set to the camera?
No, it's set to the PNP.
That's echo cancellation, reduce background noise.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I clicked reduce background noise. To be honest, I think the Assaulter program definitely might go to Geisley, specifically because I think the Geisley is going to be more accurate, and I don't see you're showing us all of your stuff, Chris.
No, you're not going to see anything.
I don't see Geisley. How would I put this? I don't see Geisley losing that. Specifically because I think they have a more accurate gun, and I think they have a more durable gun.
I don't think
We can't see your video, by the way, Chris.
I hear you. I'm trying to fix it.
Do you think they want to depend on Geisley that much? I think they will lose because of that. They will want NPRE than one company.
How
I don't
about
know
that?
though. You're way low now.
But can you hear the thing?
Yes.
Weird.
You say that, but look at SIG.
Yeah.
SIG has the handguns and the new next generation squad weapon.
For
they
now.
got two long guns, don't they? They got the
But yeah, they have
big dog and the small.
they have both next generation squad weapons. They have the longer range version and the squad one and the individual.
Yeah. And then
No, I thought Sig got the new saw. Whatever
they
the
got
new saw.
both of them. Yeah, they got the individual and the
okay.
squad weapon.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn. All right. Well, look, if Geisley gets Geisley gets the S and the A, then I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. I don't think any of us would sit here and say that we're not ever going to buy a Geisley or wouldn't buy Geisley or
No, I mean I won't buy a SIG. Unless it's a 226. I do like the 226.
I'd buy a spear.
No.
I'd buy one of those, but I would not touch their pistols.
Not for $3,500.
Yeah, the price is steep.
If it came down to like $2,000, I could see it. I could see swinging it, but they want $3,500 for those things.
I think it's a cool gun. I like the new guns. Just like what's that other one? The PWS, the UXR or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I still really want one of those. Because it's new, it's cool. I want to mess with it. But they're expensive. And fuck them.
Yeah,
Let's see if they're in
I don't
stock.
know. Chris, I muted you. Sorry, you're driving me nuts with your background audio. To be honest though, I see this is where I have a hard time. Like I know we're live and I don't want to say something mean, but at the same time, I think I'm going to. I would rather have an FNM4 bare bones stock. I'm not able to run it left-handed whatsoever, than be able to ever have a SIG spear. It doesn't. It to me, an N4 seems better. Now, I'm not saying to cut out innovation. I think innovation's a good thing, but I would never run. I don't think I'd ever really want a SIG spear over any other gun the military has to offer.
The spear is $2,500.
Is it the whole gun or just the upper?
I'm looking at a complete gun on Brownells MCX Spear LT 5.56. This is the pistol configuration because I think it's the 11.5, so it doesn't have the stock, and that is $24.99. And if you do the multicam, it's $3,000.
Guns. Why does SIG have 127 guns?
I mean, that's not.
The UXR is also 2,500 exactly.
Yeah, it's not a bad price.
Coyote Tan, the SIG Spear LT 5.56 11.5 is $24.99. Although you can get it in multicam for $3,000.
Yeah.
So it has come down a little bit in price. I remember when these things came. Oh, it's no longer available.
But to what you were saying, I think we're saying the same thing. I don't want one to set up as like my only gun. You know what I mean? I would still just use one of my regular rifles for that.
Okay, I guess I can't say I wouldn't buy a SIG. I would totally buy the Legion. What is this called?
Legion?
The Legion 320 Flux Legion.
What?
The Flux Raider stock Legion.
Those are
cool.
I would totally buy that.
Anything that a Flux is on is cool.
Who is heavy breathing?
I'm wondering if they'll make one for the Luger.
The Luger. Didn't they make one for the Luger?
Yeah.
They came
Flux
with
Raider? You mean a C96?
No, didn't they make a buttstock for the Luger?
Yeah, I believe they did.
Or was it just the artillery Luger?
I think it was a certain one.
All right, Millar, I'm muting you because I can literally hear everything you're doing.
They didn't all come with it, but what do you got there? A little bit of jungle juice? There you go.
Me?
No, the guy drinking the 40 of Tropicana.
Can you see Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see him at all.
Oh.
You can't see him?
Nope. He's not showing up at all.
Luckily, you can't see him.
It also shows that he's muted. Are you there, Chris?
Yes.
You're so low, I can't even hear you.
Well, now he's afraid to talk. He keeps getting yelled at.
Yeah, we keep getting muted.
Well, you are loud as hell, so I don't know where you're coming from. But then Chris is low as hell, so I can't really discern much. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want you to have to hear all the noise that's going on up here. So
Quit stroking your bean, dude.
I mean, if you're talking, it's totally fine. I'm just saying because it's in my headset, I can definitely hear it. I'll just turn my headset down.
In my settings, it actually won't allow me to click the reduce mic background noise. It looks like the browser
I clicked it for you.
Did you? Because
it doesn't work for me either. It's great.
Yeah, I clicked yours.
Oh, weird.
Edit mic setting, reduce background noise, automatically adjust mic to volume. So
yeah, it says my browser doesn't support it, so I don't know if it's working.
Oh yeah.
Aren't you running?
What browser are you running? Are you running Chrome?
Firefox.
Boo.
Mozzarella Firefox.
Yeah, I'm on Firefox too.
Yeah, I'm on Firefox also. Isn't everybody on Firefox? Or no?
Duck go, bro.
No.
What are you on, Vlad?
That's a search engine.
You're a search engine.
Sometimes.
What'd you say, Millar?
I said, what's What browser are you using, Vlad?
The Impaler.
Yeah, the Impaler.
When
I still
turn my
love that.
computer on, I click on a duck, and that's all I do.
I love that meme where it was like, it's never too late to accomplish your dreams. Vlad didn't start impaling people until he was like 35.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I still can't see you, Chris. It's so weird.
It's probably for the best, honestly.
I know, right? Yep. Did you? No. Yeah. That's odd. That's hilarious. Well, this is our first live stream, but we're just going through it.
I was like, I'm here. I can see Adam. I can
Everybody
see
else,
you.
everybody else can see you apparently, but not me.
I
It
don't
says
know.
there's 9 people.
That's not. Well, 9 people need to start asking some questions if they want to hear some real dumb answers.
Say
They can
something.
post to.
Or else I'll send Chris to suck your toes.
What
I
did,
keep-
what did everybody do in Guns this week? Because I just put together things.
Well, I think we kind of talked about it while you were trying to.
Yeah,
You
there
know.
wasn't a whole lot.
Yeah,
Well,
nobody
ours
really
is
did
about-
anything.
Building a lower or something, and I just
I
bitched
am-
and moaned about not doing anything, and then saying I'm going to probably shoot some Black Hills this weekend. And
I'm heavily debating selling my BRN 180 upper and getting a suppressor. And that's what we were talking. Chris and I were talking about that the other day. But I know we don't really want to go into suppressor talk because everybody hates it. But at the same time, Chris, what were we looking at? You want to pull up those suppressors?
Which
Gen
ones?
3
The
is
ones that we
coming.
were talking about.
Oh, the SRBS compact. And
Adam, I wasn't trying to be a dick about my LMT cone. I truly do got respect for you.
I don't know why. Obviously, never met me.
we none of us have respect for each other. We're all assholes to each other.
The
okay, so that is not the right one, dude.
It's okay though. I do love you. A little.
Okay, so I have the SRBS compact pulled up. Now,
right.
do you want to pull up the Mini K just so that we can talk about it very briefly, or do you want to kind of haze over that one?
We'll go over this one first. All right. So the SRBS 556 Compact. This is the one that I'm heavily debating on getting. Now find me the Mini K, Chris. Where's that one at? That one is the one I want. The Mini K. Where did it go? Right there.
Look at this beautiful thing.
Dude, it's 2 baffles. I looked it up. It's 2 baffles. This is incredible. I want this.
Look,
For 10.5 ounces, I want it.
and it's 5.43 inches with this mount on there.
Mm-hmm.
So with no mount, this thing gets tiny.
Mm-hmm. I can only... It's,
show you
it's
tiny.
best on 14.5 or larger. That's what I'm so heavily debating getting that. It's not even funny.
what do you think of the
Or-
BRN Gen 3?
Well, I want a suppressor first. Or this.
Malar, I like your style. He said, F these suppressors, bro. That BRN 180.
Yeah, I'm good on the suppressor front. I do think I would like to get the AAC Hub 2K still, but that's probably
Silencer Shop's got it right now, man.
Dude, I'll
Ready
show
to
you
go.
my love stream.
No, it's backward.
Dude, when we were looking the other day, it said that they were in stock.
No, it didn't. It said back orderable.
Oh, well, either way, Malar could back order. Okay, it's fine.
But this,
How's
I've
that?
also been thinking about this. Mike actually has this can, and I've been thinking about testing this one out. But it's 16 ounces. It's also made by Radical Defense, and I've never had good luck with their products. So
There's a lot of people that haven't had good luck with their products.
I can only
Well,
imagine.
I mean, I hear their lowers are pretty sturdy, but everything else not
I
so
don't
great.
think they make their lowers. I think they get them branded by. I think they just get them branded. They're made by White Label Armory or somebody.
They make their lowers.
They make their lowers in house.
Yes. You know that other streamer that we sometimes laugh about? He went and did a tour, and they actually make their own receivers.
God, we're going to be a laughing stock of streamers here pretty soon. I have no idea. I will heavily say I did not know that they made their lowers whatsoever. So that's cool on them. That's pretty awesome. I will, however, say I don't know about this suppressor.
So here's another funny thing, and this has been like big names in the suppressor industry have come out and kind of done the like they know, but this company that everyone makes a mockery of is one of the largest suppressor suppliers and manufacturers in the US.
Don't they make the Lazarus 6?
They make the Lazarus 6, they make the CS5, they make the CAT suppressors, they make Wilson Combat suppressors. They're making a lot of people's suppressors because they just have the machines to do it. Which is crazy.
That's interesting. Well, then maybe I will look at this can. Breathable technology is what it says.
Now, just for
wow, Chris, furry girls gone wild, huh?
You never saw that. Don't even. Wouldn't even be a thing.
If that's a freaking webpage, that's an actual webpage, I'm going to hell.
It probably is somewhere. So
people are now gonna think I'm into furries. So
probably are.
Ben Vega. I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce that name. It's definitely got to have some sort of Spanish twist on it. But Ben Vega said, figured out the issue. Photo was saved as the wrong file type. That happens, my friend. That happens. Oh, I guess I should not show your birth date on screen.
I don't give a shit.
I should be a nice host of this podcast.
Oh no, people know that I'm old.
The Monarch Recce. Is this
Yes.
the 4 systems?
Yes, this is the 4
How much is this?
$999.
$1,000?
$849.
$1,000 though? Wait, does it come in green?
Yes, it does actually.
It comes in green.
Yes. So this was the other reason I wanted to show this to you, but I was hoping to do it live so that you could see that it comes in an OD green.
Does it? Is it on Silencer Shop?
That I don't know.
What's it called? 4 systems? FOUR or number 4?
No, FOR.
FOR.
Uh-huh.
Four systems. Nope.
No. So it's 4.9 inches without a mount. It's 1.625 in diameter, and it's got a 243 caliber bore.
So it's larger than a standard
223.
It's Italian. His name is Ben Vega. See, I got to say it as an Italian, and I have a horrible Italian accent. So yeah, I'm not
Ben Venga.
Ben Venga. You got to say it with the hands, man.
Yeah.
You got to do the hands like all the Italians.
So the only thing about this can is that they tell you that it needs a cooldown period of 5 minutes after every 270 rounds.
That's more than a combat load. Okay, wait. Full auto rating. Be conservative and allow for cooldown every 270 rounds. I don't.
It's kind of cool that they actually say that, though. They say, like, yeah, it's cool. You can run it full auto. Just kind of don't be a dickwad. Like, or else you'll melt it. Like, you'll burn it down. But you got
I don't know, man. I mean, like, I think that this is a good can. Like,
Has anyone saw one in the wild?
I've yet to see one on YouTube.
there is one on YouTube. I'll find the video right now.
Is it
Okay.
from Carl? If it's
From
not from
In-
Carl, I don't want to see it.
Is it from Carl? You said
Carl from InRange TV.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, look, we're live. Look at that. Who would have thought? Just don't play the video. Oh, fuck. Don't do that.
Questionable decisions.
Well, can I scroll through the video?
Wait, can we hear the sound? Go ahead and hit play.
I hit mute on the video.
Yeah, hit mute on the video.
Just
so that
to
way
be
I don't
Why
get
even-
dinged. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So
Skip ahead.
The four systems.
Foreskin, shadow.
God, this guy's got more stuff on his gun than Millar.
This dude's gun is sick.
It's about to get sick. Watch.
I don't think we were allowed to show that on YouTube. Wow, this dude. has
He
more
did.
hair on his face.
Why can't we?
Because we're live streaming and we could be doing something. I don't know, dude. I don't know why YouTube has the things they have. Apparently, I'm not allowed to pick up a gun.
This is all pre-recorded. No. but look, this is the can, right? Like, this is it. He's obviously got some hub system in here. I don't even know what this system is. I think he talked about it briefly, but I don't know.
I've
man.
seen this
Like,
guy somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
the
at
same.
your local Wawa. Like, it's like every other guy there.
And honestly, I like it in this raw look. I don't know why. But
It looks hideous in raw.
that looks kind of like that.
See, that looks cool because it's silver.
It's silver. That's silver.
Nah, that looks abused. That looks like it's got dried up turds on it.
But you can get it in OD green. Look, factory OD green.
Yeah, in about 20 minutes with that can, it's gonna all be gone. It's gonna be
No.
tan.
They specifically say it's in a high temp Cerakote or some shit. Like that.
Yeah, sure. They can say that all they want. Chris, you've seen me shoot guns. What makes you think it's gonna last? Our Sandman K is barely holding itself together.
Hour. I like how you say that. Hour.
Yeah, hour.
Yeah, I heard that too, and I thought,
I can understand our Griffin, but our Sandman, I don't know.
No, the Sandman K is barely holding together as we know right now. So I wouldn't be
that's
surprised if in
Sandman K.
another like 2,000 rounds we send all of the baffles out of the front of that can.
The Sandman K? No
Yeah.
way. No, I don't think so.
Dude, do you know you've seen how hot we hit that gun, and then we just are stupid and we just throw ice cold water on it.
Again, like I just like, so here's the thing that the other thing that kind of catches me. Now, I am not a metal or just, I don't know anything about metal, but this seems to be making people very excited lately.
Haynes 282.
Is that instead of Inconel, that it's made out of a stronger but a moderate,
Lighter.
like, it's not lighter though. That's the funny thing. Like, if you were to look up Inconel
Yeah,
and
'cause this-
Haynes
This can
282,
is 16 ounces.
yeah, with no mount, by the way, no mount. This thing's 16 ounces, but it's only 5 inches. Like,
Yeah, that's a kind of crazy for that weight too, though.
same.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
dense
it's a
and short.
but it's a big can too. Like it's wide. It's wide.
yeah, it's 1 point. It's almost 1.8
Isn't it built-
inches.
Yeah, it's built like a Coke can.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're built like a mini Coke can, Adam. Any thoughts on the OCL Infinity? No, never had one. Didn't even know it was a thing.
I mean, I don't personally have any thoughts on it. I know that a lot of big names have already received their OCL Infinities, and I'm sure that there will be reviews very soon.
Can we
Coming.
see Otter Creeps Labs?
For sure.
Okay. Is it just a 7.62 can?
It is only a 7.62 can. It is a big bitch. Oh, sorry. It's a big one.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. It's
It's a
So-
flow-through can. Why does it look weird on the outside?
so this is actually a changeable end cap.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
And that might be good.
And obviously they went with knurling because people love knurling. Here's
It's
the
good for
back.
surface area.
Okay, fine. It's good for surface area. Here's the back. Now, obviously, people were upset because what's missing from back here? Wrench flats. There's no wrench flats.
I bet you that's what they made those things for. You could probably put a proprietary wrench that they offer you somewhere on there.
Yes, actually. So I think in the kit it comes with a tool that helps you come behind this to wrench or not wrench.
Get up behind it, huh?
Yeah, and it's kind of weird in my
Kind of
opinion.
turning me on, dude.
Yeah.
Keep it real with you, homie.
Here it is.
Hmm.
Here it is. This is the full kit. So when you buy this, this is what it comes with.
Why do you get 3 different end caps, and why are they gold?
This is, well, if you order black, then it's all black. This is the FDE thing that they're showing off here.
The gold's cool though, man.
Like, here you go.
So you have an end cap wrench, and then you have a wrench. You have a square block that you can use to help take the can off. I don't really have many thoughts on this can. I haven't even thought about it. How much is this can?
It's like a $1,200 can, dude.
Oh yeah, Save your money.
$1,100 can.
$12.50. I'm on Silencer Shop.
Oh, thank you. $12.50. There you go. $12.50 for this thing.
So you're looking at, you're at that point you're looking at $1,500,
Might as well get another can called an RC3.
or even better,
The
if you're
Bellows.
going to spend $1,500, why don't you just go get the CAC, the KAC, the 1900,
Oh,
Or just get
for sure.
3 poloniums.
or yeah, be a pour and have 3 poloniums.
Then you could get 3 polonium Ks for this.
They're
I have no idea.
They're two. $522 for the K. $532 for the standard polonium. I really want to kind of test one of these, the poloniums. Have you heard one in person?
Yes.
556 or 762?
Wait. Where did you hear this in person at?
Quiet in the Capitol. You were there with me.
This
We
was
were-
there?
Yes. This was not. They were there.
Okay,
This
so
was.
That's what he's saying though. Have you heard this can in person?
No, he was. Millar was talking about
No,
the
I'm saying, have you heard the
poloniums.
Oh, the polonium. Yeah, I've heard one of those in person. We shot one
Yes,
on Filato.
I know.
It was actually not bad.
Yeah, it was very. It was. It was the full size polonium. It was not the K though. It was the full size, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and I mean the
But
K
it
is
was
is 4.8. The standard is like 6 inches, right? Let's see.
Yeah. But Millar, to answer your question, it's a great can. You have to tune. Like, you're gonna have to tune, but it's a great can. Because even that guy, I don't remember his name, but even he was like, I feel like I had to tune too much for this can.
Just the buffer?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a super high back pressure can, and that's probably the only thing I don't like. I haven't even considered that can because my next 5.56 can and my 9mm can will both be flow through cans,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to be it. Like I don't think I'm gonna at all.
And I'm for
Want.
sure not putting that flaccid looking other thing on the end of my gun.
Oh, the Huxworks.
Yeah.
They're really they're popping up in the media again.
What'd they do?
Just
Jesus.
people, it's just people pushing them again. Even Corey from SupDef, even though he's working with Silencer Co., he
Okay.
did a
When you said they're popping up in the media, for some reason I was thinking these were like hitting Fox News.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Like, are they exploding? Like, what's going
Yeah,
on?
they're blowing up like
that one from Reddit that you sent earlier. That was
Oh.
great.
Oh, you like that? That was good, wasn't it?
Oh my god, that was the best meme I think I've seen in a long time.
I liked it. It was pretty
The
good.
comment section on that.
It was pretty good, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't ever see me having this on the end of my gun. Ever.
Okay, got my Reddit post submitted. Fox News, Mr.
You know
Also, LOL.
Let me see. What is this?
Malar, have you figured out a lower for your URGI? I'm telling you, you're going to end up putting a lower on and getting the Geisley Ambi when it comes out.
I don't think I'm gonna do the Ambi. And we were looking, that was the one with the goofy ass controls that looked like it was covered by that dust cover.
Well, the intent is to push the dust cover to release.
Yeah, you're using the dust cover as your like switch or lever or whatever.
Yeah.
as the, which I think it's kind of dumb. Like, I think it's too much of a manual of arms change, but that's just me. But I'm not a lefty. That's better for Hoodlum to answer that question.
What?
Well, looking at that lower, like, do you think that that's a good looking lower for left-handed people?
Let me go look at it. Hold on.
I kind of like that, the way that the dust cover does that.
Do I even have it saved anymore? Probably not.
Oh, see, they don't even have it up on their thing yet. Firearms. GFR. The GFR comes with it, right?
Yes. Yeah, that large frame gasser that they have, yes.
But to
that's their small one.
While you guys are searching, I'll answer the question though around the lower. I likely am going to be building a Sons of Liberty Soul Snatcher. I've been talking about doing that for like the last year, and I've honestly just been dragging ass on it. I have all the parts sitting here. It just needs to go together. And that's probably what the URGI is going to live on. Unless, LMT Mars comes in stock at some point here soon. You never know.
I don't know. Geisley Automatics has it on their page on Reddit. It looks decent. I'd say using the dust cover as your mag release is going to take some getting used to, probably for a lot of people. I think
it's bolt release.
Bolt release. Your mag release, that looks like it's going to be an odd angle for you to drop the mag.
Well, the left side's kind of weird too, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the right side because they haven't released the left side, or at least on their page as of right now. But it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look like it's going to be wonderful either. I don't know. I think if you stick with Geisley and you've never changed, and now all of a sudden you want an ambulo receiver, this lower looks kind of hideous.
Yeah.
I mean, like the magwell is kind of swept in a way. It's very weird looking. I don't know if I would at all. No, you have to go to their Reddit.
I found it on here before, though.
6.5 Creedmoor?
Yeah, it's this. This is their large frame gasser, but this is what it's going to look like now.
Yeah.
Like this.
Well, this is the large frame version.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I don't know. I think this
I'll get there.
I think this lower looks ugly.
No, don't do it. Either way. Hang on, let me see. Can I do it this way? Yes, I can. Perfect.
All right. Blazing Asian FD said, Adam, I'll probably add a BCM, at least upper this year. Any thoughts on which one? Been peeping the Raider. Oh, yeah. Also, Malar ended up getting a little crow trigger guard tool thanks to your vid.
Oh yeah, that thing is dope.
What is it?
It just pushes the pin through for the trigger guard. I found it on Brownells.
Oh, well, if you get the large frame gas gun, you don't have to worry about that. See, the trigger guard's integrated.
Well, as far as the BCM goes,
14.5 all day long.
14.5,
ELW.
either ELW or just regular. Who cares? And then I wouldn't get the Raider handguard.
I
I
don't
would
like
just
the
get the
Raider
regular
handguard.
I looked at them and I thought Brownells had them. I thought about just getting one. Just
They
to put
don't
up.
look that great.
Well, it's just like the Geisley, the Federal or whatever, isn't that
No, the Mark
The
IV.
Mark IV.
Mark IV that has the Picatinny out at the end?
Yeah, that's the Fed Boy rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just get the regular one and
No,
have
the
all
Mark
that
Mark
stuff.
IV Fed is the Fed Boy rail. The Mark IV is not. But for some reason, I thought that they had drilled in holes into
Right there.
the.
whatever those are.
This is a Mark IV.
Yeah, that's the Mark IV Fed.
Yeah, and the Raider looks.
Oh wait, no, that's just the standard Mark IV. They have the Mark IV Fed that has the longer right there, right there, on the left, all the way to the left. Mark IV Fed has the longer M lock at the bottom.
Yeah, this one's.
I'm sorry, the longer pick rail at the bottom.
Yeah.
This
I
is
don't-
the actual Federal rail, though.
What was the purpose of this down here at the bottom?
They didn't want to change their.
Well, they had multiple variations. When they originally released it, it was M-Lock.
Mhm.
And then something they wanted Picatinny. So there's been like 3 or 4 variations of this rail.
I know if you
throughout
have a
its
Gen 1 of this rail where it only has the Picatinny on the, like, it only has like, I think an inch of Picatinny at the front. I know if you have one of those, the Mark IV Fed, they go for insane prices.
Yeah. It's a cloner's dream right there.
But
So, yeah,
BCM enhanced lightweight for sure. I would go with BCM ELW 100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with the Raider thing. I mean, unless you have a specific reason that you want the Picatinny out there and the rest to be M-Lock, then yeah.
Man, what's that rail that I really like? It's the new one. No, it's this one.
That one?
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
The
I
Mark
love that one
14?
too.
The Mark
Oh, no.
14 is the
Ooh, no.
hideous one. You want the Mark 16, the one that I
Yeah.
have?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Mark 16. That's what it is.
Yeah.
There's one right at the end.
Yeah, this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is nice.
That's
Oh,
mine.
Yeah, because they gave you the M-Lock at the 45. I didn't understand on the 14 why they didn't
Mm-hmm.
give you the M-Lock at the 45, at least in the front. Didn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense to me either. I don't understand it. I don't know.
Right.
I did like the Mark IV Fed rail, but to be honest, the Mark IV Fed rail looks massive compared to just the standard like Mark 8.
Didn't doesn't Geisley still make that like replacement HK rail or something like that? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the
Mhm.
HK
They have a
416?
few. I think they have
And
3 rails.
Yeah, right there. You're looking at it. There's 2 of them chilling right here.
Yeah, these two right here, right?
They make more. The one on the right is also
Yeah.
Okay.
the one on the left is that Arca rail
I like
that has the Arca at the bottom.
Mark 18.
I like this one.
It does. This one looks clean. I like this rail.
I don't think that they needed to have the Arca come all the way out though.
You
but
do.
Really?
Yes, especially
Oh,
if you're
okay.
going to be shooting long range. You want the Arca as far out as you can possibly get it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. You wouldn't just want to put M-Lock bipod up here?
No, because if you're using Arca, so you're like Arca. You could be running a tripod. You could be running a bag. You could be doing anything that you want to do. You want as much flexibility as you could possibly get.
Okay.
You could just run it like in a short area, and that's totally fine. But If you're buying a rail and you're spending $400 on it, you might as well get this rail where you have ARCA the whole length. Because a lot of people, if they're putting a rail on that's got integrated ARCA, they want it the whole length.
Well, because it's only because I was thinking of that Ripcord Industries, where I think they only put the ARCA to like
Yeah,
here.
but that was specifically because that is a tripod ARCA rail.
Okay.
This is a anything you want ARCA rail.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, it is a beautiful rail.
I wouldn't say $400 of machining worth of beautiful rail, but I would say it is a beautiful rail.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that price tag. It should be what, $285 maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I don't know how much room I have to talk. I do have a Daniel Defense Riz 3 on a very mediocre gun, so it's not like I can say much.
Hey, you leave that poor rifle alone.
I love that gun. I love that gun.
It puts in a lot of work.
It does.
When it comes out to work.
Yeah, I don't know. I would just say that I like the Geisley stuff. I just don't know that they're looking expensive.
They are for sure.
Oh, here it is.
Look at that. I do like that 416 rail. That is for $525 though. At some point, I feel like Geisley's just like, you know what? I want to see if someone's going to pay this much for it.
I think people will always. I think. I mean, they're kind of pushing the limits. Like,
well, here's the thing.
Pay, Knights prices for their stuff.
But here's the thing. The only other thing that annoys me about this rail is you're charging $525 for it, and it doesn't come with a barrel nut.
Weren't the barrel nuts?
Whoa. You're still charging me $500 and it doesn't come with a barrel nut.
You know why it's that much? Because they don't produce that many of them to begin with, I bet. They don't produce enough to...
Produce more and we won't have that problem.
Yeah, to pay for the tooling and everything to make that. If they had the output they did on like a Mark 16, the price would be less.
Mm-hmm. I put the ARCA adapters that D. Wilson made specifically for LMT rails. Mine is the Spec War. It's not a bad option, Chris. If you ever end up getting a Spec, Chris has a Spec War. Got a 12.5 Spec War.
Yeah, I was like, I have a Spec War. What?
And the good thing is about those is it goes seamlessly across the whole rail. Yeah, it does. That is another good thing. People have obviously spent that coin seeing as it's not even available. This is true. I have a feeling that Geisley waits to put their stuff on the site when they know they can get away without having a sale. Like, I have a feeling they wait for natural disasters and or things to drop stuff onto the website. Because a lot of stuff goes out of stock very frequently with Geisley. And I don't think it's actually going out the door that often. All I'm saying.
I think there was something maybe back when we had like the hurricanes and stuff. They I think they had certain things
right then.
Yes. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh, look at what's back in stock. Oh, buy it and I'll help the hurricane."
Oh, you don't have a house?
Fund.
That's cool. Buy a URGI.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I think Geisley, well, you got to remember, Geisley spends a buttload of money on his engineers. I don't know how much he pays them, but he spends a lot of money on them. I wouldn't doubt that he has delved deep into the psychology of people in order to get to be like, how do I get them to spend the most amount of money?
He's hired a psychologist or whatever, psychiatrist.
Psychologist, yeah. Psychiatrist, either one. I don't know. That looks like a beautiful upper.
You mean a hypnotizer?
Yeah.
That too. That looks like a beautiful upper. Can you go back though? I want to see
I only want to look at this.
I want to see URGIs.
URGIs.
Nobody wants to see that.
Ergi right there. 14.5. It's the only variant you should have. No one cares about your 11.5 Millar.
The comments I was getting on my video were classic the other day. I don't know if it's a listener or not, but the guy was telling me that the Super Duty was better, and then he was like, I don't know what it is. I think it's the springs, and I'm like, they use the same bulk carrier groups. Are you talking about like the ejection port springs and like the forward assist springs are better on the Super Duty? Like, what are you talking about?
What?
The dude literally said the springs were better in the Super Duty over the URGI. And I was like, well, there's the same bolt carrier group, which only leaves us with ejection port cover spring and forward assist spring.
All right, I'm going to your YouTube video. Was this on my go-to SBR setup?
No, this is on the URGI update.
Oh, Hoodlum, this is their MRGG, right?
I gotta go back to StreamYard. Yeah,
but this is their cam.
The Super Night Owl.
Mm-hmm.
The snow. What they need to do is put snowball in front of it.
Remove nut, whatever that means. Remove nut.
That's probably what happened in Geisley. Anyway. All right. Some guy commented on this video. Let's see. I know I commented you need a Unity vertical foregrip and an 8-point patrol.
We knew who that was. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Dude, Hoodlum.
Yeah, when
1760 for a Super Duty.
Wait, 17 what?
1760.
Yeah, I don't have that much money as of right now. Dude, I don't see where this comment is.
Let me see here.
The URGI is just a watered down Super Duty. Is that the comment?
I think that might be the one.
The watered down Super Duty. No,
I'm telling you, the comments were lit on that one.
Dude, you got to go find his video. Go find his video on YouTube. We got to look at these comments. Yes.
Which one is it?
It's Millar time.
Can I even see all of them? I just want to see all.
Go to his channel.
Yeah. There we go.
And then go to videos. And then that first one on the left. And then you can hit pause, go down into the comments. And then the URGI's watered down Super Duty. Pull that up. So first of all, this guy with Super Duty, you responded, Super Duty went astray when they stopped putting Surefire muzzle devices on. Yes, easy change for another $150 muzzle device. All right. You pointed out two differences I didn't realize. Airborne charging handle and muzzle device are better on URGI, but those are easy changes. Everything else on Super Duty is enhanced compared to the URGI, like everything down to the springs, I believe. Unclear on what springs you're referencing. I have both 10.3 URGI and 14.5 Super Duty. Other than charging handle and muzzle device, there's very little difference. The SD rail has a tab that fits into the cutout on the upper to improve lockup. That's not what that's for. It's to streamline the rail, idiot. Honestly, my URGI is more accurate than the SD, but I have one of the very first versions with a Daniel Defense Mark 18 barrel. Spec-wise, the barrels are the same, though cold hammer chrome lined. I don't think the DDs were cold hammered. They were just chrome lined because they weren't cold hammered, right? For the URGI?
I don't think. Hang on, URGI.
They are now, but I'm talking about when Daniel Defense was supplying the barrels for Geisley. They weren't cold hammer forged, right? They were just chrome lined.
No, I believe that they were cold hammer forged. That's why everybody wanted them. Like most of the people that are these cloners, they want the Daniel Defense barrel.
Yeah, because they're weird and they like inferior barrels.
Right. Because they just don't know any better.
Yeah, barrel profile is the biggest thing that's the difference between these two. So as Blazing Asian said, barrel profile, right? SD versus URGI. Yeah, the Super Duty has their taper profile, whereas the URGI has a government profile.
the whole spring comment blew me away because I'm like, this guy, I think.
Well, he didn't even reply to the springs.
Because I called him out on it and he had no answer. I've had so many people that like put comments like that, and then you start hitting them with facts. Like I think I sent you the guys the one on the AccuWashers, right? That was like so 2 months like 2 months ago. This guy reaches out or he comments and he's like, no, don't use washers on your suppressor mount.
Oh,
and
yeah, you did send that.
Yeah, and I was like, these are AccuWashers. And he's like, yeah, you never use crust washers. And I'm like, AccuWashers are specifically designed for mounting your suppressor. And he deleted his comment afterward. I was like, this dude has more subs than me. What the hell's going on?
People are dumb.
Yes, they are. Also, I just wanted to point out, why is the 10.3 more expensive than the 12.5?
Let me see where the 10.3 what?
The Super Duty Mod 1 pistol 10.3 is $19.40.
Luna Black?
Versus the Super Duty Mod 1 12.5 in Luna Black or in black. Is it because it's Luna Black?
No, they're both Luna Black. This one, right? And this one?
Yeah, this one's.
Yeah, they're both. But yeah, that's weird. Why is it $200 cheaper? Maybe because nobody wants a 12.5?
Yeah.
How much is the 14.5? Scroll down just a little bit.
What muzzle device is on the 12.5?
All of them have the Suxworks. I mean, the Huxworks.
Yeah. Even the Super Duty heavy barrel.
This one. It's out of stock, but $2,000.
Yeah, I don't know that rifle. I love that gun. To be honest, I would never pay the money that Geisley charges for their lowers. I would never pay full price. Get a Plumula.
I wish they sold a complete lower, so you didn't have to just buy a stripped and put it together.
Look, dude,
I don't think I'd want to buy a complete lower from them.
I wouldn't either. It'd be like $9,000.
Yeah, you'd be paying LMT prices. Yeah, see, look, they all come with this one.
Yeah, I hate that with a passion.
They should just sell it with no muzzle device.
Yeah, that thing does look quite hideous.
See if there's any notes about these superior springs in the barrel.
Oh my God.
I could not believe that comment.
I can. Does this even say? Oh yeah, here it is. 14.5 Cold Hammer Forge Chrome Line Geisley profile and 7 twist, pin and welded, and it's mid length.
Mm-hmm. Oh, go to their 16-inch. It'll tell you they run their proprietary gas system on their 16-inch. It's like longer than mid length.
Really?
This one, right?
Yes. It's longer than mid length, shorter than Geisley length. See?
With
It's
their
really weird.
super compact gas block. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, what's the whole bomb-proof gas block? What's that?
So that means that not only do they double dimple the barrel for both screws, but they drive a pin through it also.
Oh, okay, like a coil pin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So I can tell that Chris doesn't watch my videos because I pointed that out as why I like the Geisleys.
I just don't pay attention to gas port sizes.
Well, I was looking at the gas port size between the URGI and the Super Duty when he made that comment, and the gas port size is the exact same.
No, I didn't say gas port size. I said gas length.
Yeah. I'm saying when I got the comment on that video and the guy was making all these, the Super Duty is so much better. I started looking at like the gas port size and all that stuff, and it's the exact same size. It's just different barrel profile. The barrel material is slightly different.
Carbine length.
I know.
12.5. I still don't get that. I want to know how good it is, but does it say what the gas port size is? 0.65. That's pretty small.
Oh, well then that's not too bad for carbine length then.
Yeah, that's smaller than a Roscoe.
Well, so this is for sure meant to be ran suppressed.
Yeah.
But okay, but here's my question. 0.65 with a flow through, like this is designed to work with that flow through can
Mm-hmm.
with a 0.65 gas
Mm-hmm.
port.
Yes.
Is that like on the edge, or would you think that that's still
No, I have a
than
feeling
enough?
it's reliable. I guarantee you they probably still run it with an H2.
Okay.
The dwell time seems long enough.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is what I want. If I'm going to get one, I'm getting the 11.5, but this.
Or you're getting the 12.5?
No, I'll get the 11.5.
Well, this is the 12.5.
I know, but I'm saying I will get the 11.5. The 11.5s are always not here.
Yeah, they're like never on the site. Yeah. Oh, you can get an 11.5 SBR for $2,145.
Or 4 easy payments on Zelle
Yeah.
On Zelle.
or Credova, whatever.
Do they allow you to do that? Go find one of their in-stock uppers. You'll never find one, but in stock,
look,
right there.
Right here.
Okay.
Ugh, of course
16-inch
it's this
Super
thing.
Duty. I probably should have stopped that real quick. Let me know when you're ready to come back.
I guess I'm back now. I'm under shipping methods.
$21.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove that off the screen just for a second because I don't want it to show your address.
Appreciate that. So, actually, leave it off screen just for a minute.
Okay, we'll do. I just want to know because it's $21 for shipping. That's kind of jacked if you ask me. You just spent $2,145 plus tax, so you're looking at like $2,400 on a gun, and the fact he's charging you for shipping is kind of jank.
Yeah. So it won't let me go to the next part unless I fill out the rest of the number stuff. So
what happened to my background? Why is it not blurred anymore?
Basically 1241.96 out the door, and no, there's no option for Cordova or anything on here.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Yeah, fucker. That's why you go buy it through Brownells.
Mm-hmm.
If you can you even get it through Brownells?
I have no idea.
I can't. It won't let me. Fucking. All right. Anyways, you can come back if you need to or want to. Doesn't matter. We're back to the Ergy video.
I'm trying to find my virtual background as to why it's not popping up.
Oh yeah, I was like, you're missing. Where'd you
go?
I
know. Why did my virtual background go away?
Ran away.
No, that's crap. All right. So bringing it back up. All right. So got to go to the Reddit before we take off out of here because I think we've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. The first half hour was kind of a joke. I think I'm going to cut that from the audio version or whatever I put up on Spotify. So go to our Reddit page. And then, here's OCAB's rifle right here. That's not bad. Can you read that off? Because I can't really see it from where I'm at.
Yeah, I can't.
Sorry. Voodoo 360 with 25-inch Mueller Works 1 in 13 twist 8 groove 1.250 straight contour barrel cut by DI Precision. Trigger Tech Diamond single stage flat shoe Masterpiece Arms Matrix Pro chassis. Voodoo 40 MOA scope base. Audaire 36mm, 38mm height, 20 MOA scope mount. Zero compromise optic ZC527 MPCT3. Steel DA rail, and then a Skypod single pull.
Yeah. The weight without the bipod is 26 pounds 4 ounces.
Jeez. Imagine rucking with that thing.
Oh man, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, what is this? Oh, we like this one.
Just to Russell Hoodlum's Jimmy's. I heart cloud.
No, that's a
heart cloud.
yeah.
His main squeeze. DD Riz 2, so he hates his hands. B.A. Hansen 14.5. He also hates barrel life. Dead Air Sandman S loves super heavy things on the front of his gun. Daniel Defense Bolt Carrier Group. EXPS2 doesn't shoot under night vision. That'll upset. That would definitely upset Vlad the Impaler over here.
He's coming for you.
Geisley Maritime Bolt Catch. Geisley Maritime Bolt Catch. Radiant SDSL. So you spent like $150 on a Radiant charging handle, my guy? What is wrong with you?
The light setup.
Everything is wrong with this guy.
Read the light setup.
Cloud Defense Rain fitted with 2.0 head. Owl for when I need to look backwards in the dark at myself. Cloud MCH EDC dual for EDC use. Owl placement and use. So can you go down to this freaking thing?
Yeah.
Scroll down. God, that looks horrible. All those crappy, horrible lights on there.
Make sure you look at his vice block too.
It's a Lancer. I like that. That's a good one. I hate Lancer bangs, so you can just keep crushing on that vice, my friend. Just have at it. That owl though, dude, I bet you that gun weighs like 14 pounds.
Just because of this.
Just because of the owl and the Rain 1.0. Because he said he had the Rain 1.0 on the front, right? Nope, he's got a 2.0.
It's a 1.0 with a 2.0 head.
So, yeah. He obviously loves weight more than anything. Hits the gym frequently.
Mm-hmm. This is the gym.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like my.
I want this exact thing. I want you to go on a 10-mile hike with it and report back to me how much you hate this gun when you get back from that 10-mile hike.
Well, this actually fits the original gun that we were, being asked about an optic for, because it's like the M4A1 setup.
Yeah, just stick with that EOTech if you like all that weight.
What's going on with the buttons? Did he take a dental pick to it?
The buttons for what?
The EOTech.
No, it just looks like he's got to turn it on every 8 hours.
It's like because he's got to turn it on and off.
It's just, unlike my aim point where it just stays on all the time because it's superior.
Dude, is it weird? I still pick up mine and I'm like, oh shit, the dot's on. I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be on.
It's funny because I have my EOTech chilling on my LMT right now, and I picked it up earlier, and I was like, "Oh, it's so heavy."
Yeah, sounds about right. And it's an 11.5 too.
I totally think I would send off this 11.5 barrel to get dimpled for $125. That's not bad.
Really?
Oh yeah, for $125, that's not bad.
Why do you want to get it dimpled though?
Because I want it lighter.
Okay.
That's why. Don't ask me stupid questions, Chris. I want it lighter. Didn't you go send off one of your barrels to get cut to a 12.5?
Mm-mm.
Oh, no, you just bought a 12.5 barrel.
I bought the 12.5 barrel. Yeah.
All right.
Like, so dude, I could still sell that barrel for like full price.
Let's go to Reddit. Let's go to this guy's thing. Where did it go? Guy? Just to ruffle. All right, I'm going to add my comment.
Oh.
This guy makes horrible life decisions. Period. There we go. All right, you can refresh now. It should show up.
You know what? I need Yinan to explain his horrible choice.
Well,
of
that's
triggers.
an Elfsman trigger, so it's technically a really good trigger. I don't love the fact that it's a cassette style trigger, but if I had to run a cassette style trigger, it would either be this or the SLT2 from KE Arms.
Really.
Although the SLT2 is literally half the price.
I believe he swapped that one out for a Geisley. I think this might be an older picture.
Definitely has to be. Damn, I need to research lights more. I just got the 640 DFT, and I hear you guys talk about the OKW. I think, and I think that whole ecosystem. Dude, just stick with the 640 DFT. If you have the 640 dual fuel turbo, you have a better light than a mod light.
For sure, 100%.
You don't have to research anything. You bought the best flashlight. Congratulations, you won. I don't know what you won, but you won. Yeah, Malkoff is also a good one. So thanks, Chris, for sending that one. But yeah, Malkoff is good. If you wanted to spend like $150 less, you could have got a E2XTL from Arasaka Defense, and you could have got the whole setup for I think it's about $140 cheaper than the Surefire.
Mm-hmm.
So
I like the little nubby that he's got on this.
I don't. I hate those things. I have the long one, and I'm going to send it back to Brownells. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Well, wait a minute. He said he liked the stubby, then you're like, no, you don't. So you don't like the stubby?
No, because they're all heavy. They're all only like 2 ounces different from each other.
Oh, okay. So what are you going to change it with then?
A Unity vertical foregrip.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. That makes sense. He's running the world's best safety, so that's a plus.
Yeah, world's worst trigger, world's best safety. No, I'm just kidding. It's not the worst.
Weird how that works out.
Did Forward Control stop making the I don't know what to call it, the mag release that is fully doesn't show the actual mag, the threaded piece? Because I haven't seen that on Brownells. I don't know if they had it on there years ago and then they stopped. So it's kind of been a recent question is like, do they still actually make this? Because I keep buying the one that is open.
Apparently, that rifle that he runs, that 14.5, that rifle is the rifle in its actual configure without the owl and the K cannon normally run is 9 pounds. Dude, Mike Geisley, URGI, with this honking bad boy of a scope with the red dot piggybacked on top of it with a bipod is 9 pounds, 12 ounces.
It's been a while, but I think he ran that when I did CQB with him.
That is massive. That's a big boy.
Sorry, I was getting Mark a link to the Discords.
Oh yeah, somebody asked about how do you join the Discord. I have no idea.
Okay, I know that Roger has it. He has a thing that allows you to put a lower parts kit together.
I have no idea.
Well, we just want to see the mag release.
So in the Vega.
I want to see the mag release. Sorry.
So I'll take a 14.5 under 11 pounds. Okay with that. And I have rooked with this rifle, and it's not that bad. Sure, it could be lighter, but I'm not a pussy. Just make odd decisions sometimes. Look, I'm just being a little rude. I think your rifle is okay. Could be better. You could have a Riz 3 instead of a Riz 2. You could, make, M-Lock part of your life. Just saying.
You're not talking about this, right?
No.
No.
No, he's talking about the actual mag button.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mag release. There you go. Springco gas rings. Those are good. They're solid. They go good in Sons of Liberty bolt carrier groups.
Do they?
Yeah, just ask the one guy who's had huge problems with it.
Which one? Here you go, Millar. Which one are you talking about?
Yeah, so the HC.
This? What about it?
It probably stands for hole closed.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, you want all angles dimpled, and then you want the
31% spring.
It's
21
weird.
bucks.
Brownells, like they had those on there, like they were going to stock them at one point, and then they didn't have them anymore.
I don't know why the hole closed.
Yeah, I mean, I've always gotten them open.
I don't know what any. Why are we looking at forward control designs?
I don't know. Chris said he was doing it.
This is what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
This is what I was looking for earlier. So when you were
selectable components, pivot pins and takedown pins.
Yeah, so we want the 40s because those are the best in my opinion.
Why only 50 degree? Yeah, there we go. ASF 50.
And then we want. Oh, I'm always bad at doing this.
You want the non-offset long and non-offset short. Long, non-offset, and then you want a short non-offset.
Thank you. What is the ABCR?
This is the bolt catch. So you want, if you were asking me, you want rearward biased. But for all you standard people, you want forward biased.
This one.
Yeah, sure.
I just run mine centered.
Here it is. This is what I was looking for earlier. Okay, so they have the EMRA, the EMRA EXT, and then the EMRA.
Was it dimpled? Which one's dimpled? The extended one. So that the extended one means that the extension goes back like 1/8 of an inch farther on the magazine release. I have an extended one I can show you.
Oh, this is for the left hand side, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's for your mag catch.
So I need this then. The
non-ambi.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So then the
magazine release button you want dimpled. Dimpled. Yep. Castle nut you want just a standard one. Yeah, the black. Yeah, there you go. Carbine end plate. Ooh, those are expensive at $66. This is like going to be a $300 lower parts kit.
It will be. It will be.
B5 QD end plate? Yeah, sure. Do that.
Yep. Oh, we got to have this. Got to have it.
Buffer retainer upgrade.
Yeah, you got to have the reinforced buffer retainer upgrade.
Do not include trigger. What trigger can you get? Schmid 2-stage nib. Or actually do the Schmid nib single stage.
Okay.
There you go.
And then we don't need those.
What are those? Include trigger and hammer pins? Yeah.
Yeah, these are like high temp. You have to clean these. Like you have to maintain these. These aren't like
no, thank you. Then
yeah. And then we don't need a grip. So let's see.
Add to cart. $520. Oh no, it's $335.
Yeah, $335.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll just piece these together slowly with like my next 7 paychecks.
Yeah, right. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, bro,
no doubt.
That's
Blazing
insane.
Agent said he's got to hit the hay, man. Well, enjoy. Good luck. You're doing great things. Sending me multicam tropic, or sorry, just regular multicam dual dimple forward control designs parts. Thank you, good sir. All right. I think that's it. 26-pound 22 long rifle gun. That is insane.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right, are we ready to end stream?
There was one that somebody wanted us to
There's
roast.
the Bolty boy.
It's a little further down, I think.
Oh yeah, roast it right here.
Right here.
All right, Chris, read that off.
I wish y'all would learn how to format. God damn it. All right. Arrow gay lower. Let's see. CMMG parts kit, which is fine. ALG trigger, I guess. Wasted money on a maritime bolt catch. Fine. B5 stock. Fine. Magpul something grip. Wonderful. Okay, why are you telling us what buffer you're running when you want us to roast your rifle? None of us give a shit. Like, you're wanting us to roast this. Why are you telling us the internals?
Anyway, you're fired up right now, aren't you?
some rando upper receiver.
I mean,
Normally, everyone's bitching about not getting the info.
Yeah, I think his buffer setup is probably perfect for what he's got going on.
Some rando upper I had laying around 14.7
FN
FN.
gas.
Oh, okay.
Cold hammer forged barrel with pin muzzle device for his
Griffin SD2.
Centurion 12-inch quad rail, Hollow Sun
LS321G.
Surefire 340 DFT, and Magpul backup sights with a Toolcraft BCG and PRI NB gas buster.
Wait, what's the Hollow Sun? Is that
EXPS3.
the laser?
Yeah. And then he's got a Juliet 3 on Unity. So let's put it this way. You didn't do too bad, my friend. I don't see his Hollow Sun laser. Oh, it's on the other side.
Wow.
Yeah.
That 340 DFT, though, is super nice. I love those things.
You know what's funny is those lasers are designed to be side mounted, like the Hollow Sun. The way that they're set up, like the turrets and everything on them, and the way they're marked, they're supposed to be mounted on the left side, but everyone puts them on top, which is just funny.
Interesting.
Jinx.
Cool.
But I like this rifle. It looks like something that I would have laying in my backyard.
I do like his quad rail, but it's not the one that I thought it was.
I was wondering if those were the tire marks from next to your shed.
It might be.
He could have gone with a way different optic choice. EXPS, that's terrible. It's an awful optic. I just like how he has some of the spray painted, but some of it's not.
Yeah, I'm confused about that too. I was like, what happened here?
It happens, bro.
It happened. Well,
it
reaps over it.
Yeah,
or
he
something.
needs to go through and hit it again, but it happens.
He's got a Blue Force sling. The Vickers padded one.
Yeah, OK Industries mag too.
Nobody cares about that.
Yeah.
You're literally the only one that cares about that.
Literally.
What was the charging handle?
PRI.
PRI. I don't think that's the... Oh, yeah, it is the Ambi. It is the Ambi. Because the non-Ambi has that giant latch that sticks out.
Oh, no. He doesn't even have the, quick detach for his Unity riser, so... What a
Nobody does.
Yeah, I don't have it. You don't have it either, Chris. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I dig it.
It looks okay. He could have gone with a better optic, but
I don't know. I can't get behind quad rails. I just don't like them.
I think this would have been better as an M-Lock rail for sure.
And a longer M-Lock rail.
The cool part is if he wants to fix his life mistakes, he could literally go get this rail in M-Lock and just swap it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his biggest mistake. His biggest life mistake, honestly, is just that he did this in quad rail instead of that. And then whatever pressure pad that is looks terrible. Is that the one for the 321, Adam?
Yeah.
That thing looks Chinese.
Yeah, I was like, that thing is the epitome of Chinese knockoff Twitch.
The nice thing about that pressure pad, though, is the crane plug that comes with the Hollow Sun interfaces really well with the Hollow Sun. When stuff like the Unity and shit, the points on the crane plug are so sharp that you have to kind of bend them down a little bit in order to get them to work in that.
So you're telling me the Chinese made a better plug than the Americans?
No, the problem is the port on there. They didn't make it correctly to begin with. So their product works really well with it. It's just like, I don't know, any other shit like that.
You have the D2, right? So it doesn't work with that?
It would work with it. It's a crane plug.
But you're saying it's terribly made, so it doesn't really work that well.
I don't even have that Hollow Sun anymore.
Oh, you don't? You sent it back?
I sent that back when I got my D2.
Oh, I thought you would have kept the Hollow Sun because I thought you were going to do compare and contrast stuff.
No,
I don't blame you. I wouldn't do it either.
Not for
all right.
6 views that would come from that.
Well, I think we're done here. Have a great night, y'all. This podcast will be edited at some point tonight, and I will get it out and put on the Spotify's for everybody. So I can't thank everybody enough for watching. The Spotify one would be a little bit shorter. I think I'm going to cut about a half hour of it out. So
At least 28 minutes.
the first half hour is going to be gone. No, he's not that good. All right. Who wants to lead us out? Chris?
Drink water. Check on your peeps.
Malar?
Run, suppress, stay blessed.
Vlad the Impaler?
Go outside and change YouTube guidelines.
Yes, I think we all should change YouTube guidelines. Go ahead on over to Brownells. Use code BOP10. Thank you guys for joining us for our inaugural live stream, and I am sorry that we had the first half hour of terrible news. But as always, everybody, be a hoodlum. What? Video outro? I don't want to do that.
Hello?
End stream.
Can you